Hello, my heroes and villains. We are back in the Somnium Files. When we last left off, we finally got to give Mizuki a heckin' hug, and that made me happy. But today, we're diving back in to the other side of Oda's thing, and we're gonna find out today just how he's going to disappoint us this time. Because that's what he is. A disappointment. He sucks. Oh boy. Iris, you can do so much better than him. You, like, genuinely, just so much better than him. He will not disappoint me because I know what to expect. I mean, I also, like, in general know what to expect. You're not a cat, Iba. Alright. So we're back here. Oda's Tokusatsu journey. I know what to do this time. So last time we did the red one after trying and failing to do this one because I'm stupid. As we found out, he is going to be roused by an A, because A set, which we got from the barrel last time. That plate over there is C, which we uncovered. That plate is B, which we uncovered. And that one, which we didn't uncover, is A.
Ice on the floor is slick.
Now, I'm actually glad with how we ended up doing things last time. But I'm still like kicking myself for missing the one thing that would trigger it.
Cowabunga! Did my body temperature melt the ice?
Cowabunga.
Those who don't fight won't survive!
Whoa! Ice removed. So, we said in the previous run that this was so, but I still don't actually believe that.
He's too strong.
Like, he had the leg wound, but I still believe this is Oda's mom. Because, like, they had the knife, and we just didn't bring up that knife.
Victory be yours. It's over.
I suppose we have no choice but to find the glory of victory.
God, Oda's such a ugh.
A plate attached to the cold has frost.
Agent Date, you've got 4 minutes.
Oh dear, no, yeah, give me this timey. That's a lot of time difference.
But then, something strange happened. What's happening?
It's an A!
Oh, right.
What
I
is
still
this?
find it really wild that the fan name for A-Set is just A-Set backwards. Oda, like, can you exist? Yeah, look, like, that is his mom's knife. I really don't understand how it was so in the previous one. Oh my god, I hate him so much.
If this was another, I would have died already.
So we also pointed out that that was not where this box is. It was on, I forget if it was on the A or B rack, but it was not on the C rack. So I think this is the, oh. No, actually, because we never got the DNA back, right? In the previous one. We just, like, assumed it was so for a number of reasons. I think actually, because Oda doesn't actually remember any of this, Oda at some point saw that So had a leg wound and maybe, like, projected it onto this encounter. Because this is what's actually happening, I think. Because we have his mom's knife over there, and that box isn't where it actually
I will
is.
fight destiny and win.
I mean, this could all just
So he
be
says.
not happening, but
I'm
still.
the one who has to help him.
That's my thought.
Hero of justice Ota fight back and look cool doing it.
I don't think he can ever look cool. Alright, so I know we're gonna have to use the forklift, because when we tried to use it the previous time, it like jutted forward. But it didn't actually do anything.
What? Sortie?
So we're gonna launch it
All
here.
systems green. Synchronization rate 6%. Now, cargo handling car. Forklift. Sortie.
It's sortie, it's not sortie.
Hey, forklift! Fork over that weapon now!
A weapon! It's a box! I fucking hate Ota.
I'm weak.
He's such a loser.
Really help Iris like that?
No
No.
choice but to have Ota do it. We need him to stand up.
Ota, can you like stop being a little piss baby for like 10 seconds? Alright, well, let's attempt to kill Iris.
Machine used for cutting ice. Iris will be cut in two.
Yeah.
Are you thinking that it may only be a dream, but it could severely damage Ota's mental
Again,
health?
I think that's fine. Damn it. I really thought that would be it this time. Oh, I can interact with Ota.
Ota is still.
Oh, these are all questions. So, okay, these are all the same thing, probably. Go, Ota!
Don't be scared. Stand up. Don't beg for it. Earn it. Do it, and you'll be rewarded.
Yeah!
He whispered. That's right. I can't be scared now. I have to stand up. Now, count up your sins.
Stop. Stop. You are not double. Of all the common riders for you to invoke, not that one. You are not a 2-in-1. You are a 0-in-1. Wait, he just hit her with a box? Yeah, this is the real one. Yeah, he's dead! This is what really happened. I think all of the other side was just a projection. Wow, that one was also, like, I feel like a lot easier. After I found the heckin' A. Yikai!
Sorry that I had to get rough with you, kid.
I'm not. We should be rougher with him.
Seriously, dude? Come on.
So sorry, Ota. Date told me to be the bad cop.
I did not.
Temper, temper.
Whatever. Anyway, Ota, I have some things I want to ask you. I'm not gonna beat around the bush. Let me get right down to it. Your mother, Mayumi Matsushita, was at the warehouse, wasn't she?
What are you talking about?
Was she there?
Why would she be?
Well, because her knife was
That
there.
happened at 3 a.m. She was at home asleep.
He sure wasn't.
Then why did we find evidence at the crime scene?
Evidence?
Sure, it might not prove she was there.
So my question now is So actually the new Cyclops killer? I feel like he might be. And that might be how he's actually related to things. And either he was like emulating that to frame somebody, or he did take out her eye, and he maybe was there. There could have been 2 polar bears.
But it makes it likely. The evidence
That is entirely possible, and that would explain for both versions of events. But Oda would have never been able to fight off 2 people. The knife. Well, actually, so the knife does actually prove that she was there, right? But that happened in the Somnium. We don't actually know about it. This would be what proves she was actually there.
Todoroki Man chocolate. This was discovered in the corner of the warehouse. Mayumi Matsushida's fingerprints were found on the package. Mayumi purchased the chocolate yesterday at 10:33 p.m. The purchase was made at an 812 convenience store. The store was located approximately 100 yards from the Famisto where Ota stole the station wagon.
Her fingerprints prove she was there. I took it out of my pocket and showed
The
him.
Todoroki Man chocolate.
The same one I showed you at the hospital. I found it in the corner of the cold storage warehouse.
So? That doesn't prove anything.
Mayumi's fingerprints were on the package.
What?
You have a bad poker face, Ota. Your reaction tells me Mayumi didn't give this to you and you dropped it on your own.
Yeah, you could have spun that fairly
That
easily.
information is confirmed. Ota's fingerprints were not found on the package.
Ah, well, you know.
Mom isn't the killer!
I didn't say that she was. I was saying that she
I said she was
seen.
there. I didn't say she
So
killed
are you.
anyone.
Wait a minute. Why do you think Mayumi isn't the killer, Ota?
Because I was face to face with that polar bear when we fought. I could tell it wasn't my mom even through the costume. And no matter what happened, there's no way that my mom would stab me.
Why are you covering for her?
Covering?
That's why you're lying to me, right?
I'm not.
Are you sure about that? You must have seen direct evidence of Mayumi being at the warehouse.
This is
But
gonna
you're
be the
hiding that
knife.
from us. Or maybe even you're starting to suspect her.
I am not.
Sure.
What are you accusing me of anyway? What do you think I'm hiding?
Yeah, this is gonna be the knife.
The polar bear dropped the weapon in Ota's Somnium. It was the floral patterned kitchen knife. On the handle were the words, "Mom, I love you always. Date." From this, we can conclude that the knife...
I know.
What is Oda? Yeah, right. Because it's not gonna be the fishery. It's not gonna be the chocolate. We just use that. It's not the cars. It's not the streaming equipment. Although, actually, he would know how to set up streaming equipment. But this should be the knife.
The kitchen knife with the floral pattern. Mom, I love you always is carved on the handle.
Ota gave me that knife for Mother's Day when he was in elementary school. He knows how much I love flowery designs.
You were stabbed by that very same knife.
How do you know that? The criminal ran away with the knife. No one was supposed to see it.
I knew it.
No, my mom didn't do it.
Uh
Then
huh.
why did you not mention the kitchen knife earlier?
Because it would
Because-
implicate her.
I know how it looks. I thought mom would get accused. And then she would have been brought in here and interrogated. I didn't want to put her through that. And
Yeah, but what if she actually is the killer?
And mom never liked Tessa.
Well, yeah.
So maybe, just maybe,
Maybe she did
mom
do it.
hired someone to kill Tessa. And she gave them that kitchen knife. I don't know. I thought of it that way. Like that would ever happen. I know it sounds crazy, but after I saw that knife, I just lost it.
This is actually, as much as I'm giving Oda shit, this is actually extremely understandable.
Please, you have to believe me. Mom isn't a serial killer.
Yeah, I agree.
You do?
I do.
Yeah, no, she's definitely not. She's probably not the new Cyclops killer. But she's
I don't
involved
think
in
it's possible
something.
for Mayumi to have kidnapped Iris because
When, well, right, when was she kidnapped?
A video camera and laptop were discovered in the warehouse.
Oh, right, she doesn't know shit about
Either
technology.
could have been left by the criminal, but determining the owner through purchase history will be difficult. No fingerprints were picked up either.
What's the other one, though?
Okiura Fishery is a company owned by Mizuki's grandfather. However, the management team changed 17 years ago. It currently has no connections to the Okiura family, and allegedly, Mizuki's grandfather was raised by dolphins.
Is it cars?
2 cars were parked in front of the warehouse. One was the van owned by the Matsushita family. Ota's fingerprints were detected on the driver's seat and steering wheel. Iris's fingerprints were detected on the passenger seat. The other car was a station wagon. Yesterday at 10:33 p.m., Ota stole this station wagon. It was parked at the Famisto along Koshu Highway. Ota explained his reasoning for stealing the car.
Yeah, I guess the timing doesn't make sense, right?
He claims that while he was inside the Famisto, someone took off with the van, with Iris still inside. Ota decided to steal the station wagon parked nearby to give pursuit. Ota searched for the van in his stolen vehicle.
You know what? It's
Our
probably...
investigation determined that Iris and the van were taken 1 minute before Ota stole the station
It's
wagon.
probably actually the van and the chocolate. As much as the equipment would also prove that. These two actually go together.
This was the incident occurring at 10:32 p.m.
Okay, so there. Because this was... She bought it at 10:33. Yeah, okay. So yeah, it's the two of them together.
The Matsushita's van was stolen from the parking lot.
Hey,
of the
confronted
Famisto
Oda
while
with the
Iris
evidence
was
with
in
no
the car.
mistakes. But yeah, no, right. She couldn't be the polar bear. Because she doesn't know shit about technology. She couldn't have set up all the streaming equipment.
That was yesterday, 10:32 p.m.
Unless she has, like, another
1 minute
personality
later,
that
the
does know
A12, which was
technology.
about 100 yards away. She entered the A12 about a minute earlier. This was all caught on security cameras at the store. That means it's impossible that Mayumi could have taken the van. And that means that Mayumi being the polar bear is also next to impossible.
Okay.
Phew.
Then how did the
However,
knife?
I can't completely clear her.
What?
You said it yourself. She could have hired someone to
So
commit the
maybe,
crime.
I guess so,
But that was...
is the
In any
polar
case,
bear?
I need to hear from Mayumi herself. I need to hear her explain the chocolate, the knife. There's a lot to cover.
Yeah, but she has dementia
I'm
and
gonna
won't be
head
able
to
to.
Matsushita Diner.
What? Hey, wait a minute.
Don't worry. I'm not going there to arrest her. I'm going there to clear her of suspicion.
Really?
Yes.
You won't arrest her?
Your mother wouldn't kill anyone, right, Ota?
I don't know about that.
Thank you, Date.
People are capable of a lot.
Sorry for the late night, Miss Matsushita, but I have some questions I need to ask you. Could you spare some time?
I finally remembered.
No, I've lost it. I know I can kill Oda's mom, possibly.
About the warehouse.
Oh.
I did it.
Oh.
I did everything.
Uh-huh. Well, I mean, we just showed that it couldn't be you, but okay. Zugai!
I didn't do this last night because I wanted to give you a chance to calm down. How are you, now that you've slept on it?
What are you talking about?
Oh my
I'll
god.
be honest, I don't think you're the killer. You're giving us a false confession.
No, it's true.
Oh, I thought she was gonna not remember
I
anything.
kidnapped that witch. I took her to the warehouse and
Put her on the table and pulled her eyeball out?
yes,
I used an ice cream
And the
scoop.
polar bear costume?
I bought it through mail order.
You don't know how to do that.
And you were the one wearing it?
Yes, that's right.
Date, the criminal has confessed. Arrest her immediately.
You got to the top of Abyss acting like that.
I heard that she used to be an actress.
Sounds about right.
Alright, were you the one who stabbed... Oh, you know what, we'll hold that one. Why did you kidnap Iris?
My son is under that witch's spell.
Still gotta update that picture.
Merchandise, concerts. She's bleeding him dry.
How does he even get money?
I wanted to snap him out of it. I wanted to save him.
Why did you take out her eye?
Because I just hated her so much. Killing her wasn't enough.
I mean, he can steal a car. He can probably figure something out. Yeah, I guess, but I don't think he's a criminal. Were you the one who stabbed Ota?
Well,
You were in the polar bear costume, right? That means you stabbed him.
yes, I stabbed him with the knife I brought from home. I wasn't trying to hurt him. He fought me, and then it just...
What just happened? I just stabbed him a little bit. Why did you want to stream it online?
Because the world needs to see that witch die.
Just a quick question, Mayumi. Do you know anything about online streaming?
No, she doesn't.
I'm not stupid. I might be old, but...
Could you explain it to me?
Huh?
Step by step. Just
Yeah, what
tell
program
me.
did you use?
I can't explain it in words.
Yeah, you can. You turn on OBS, you connect your camera to it, and then you live stream. It's actually very simple.
It's more like muscle memory. I was able to get it working after trying a few times, that's all.
Where did you get the camera and laptop?
I picked them out of
Also,
the garbage.
Technically, Oda, as much as Oda did steal the car, all he did was get in a running car, an already running car.
Which garbage?
I don't remember. It's true, I planned the whole thing.
Yeah, you obviously didn't. About the Cyclops killings.
What do you know about the Cyclops killer? We call the criminal we're after the new Cyclops killer.
I know. They killed Shoko Nadami and Renju Okiura.
That's right. Both corpses were found with their left eye pulled out, same as Iris. This leads us to believe that the crimes were all committed by the same person. So this person in the polar bear costume.
So are you confessing to all
they
three
are the new
murders?
Cyclops killer. And you're telling me that person is you? You killed Shoko and Renju?
Yes, I killed them.
So why is she taking the fall for this is what I want to know. Why are you lying?
I am not lying.
You do know that perjury is a crime, right?
I'm telling you, I'm not lying.
I wonder, like, is he threatening Ota
I killed
in some
Shoko
way?
and Renju, and I tried to cut that demon witch in half.
What was your motive?
Isn't Renju Okiura the president of that awful company where the witch works?
Yeah, sure.
He's
That one
just
can
as
make sense,
responsible,
at least.
Using her to steal time and money from vulnerable kids.
24.
And I'm sure he was debaucherous and degenerate. That man is the root of all evil. That's why
I don't know, he was pretty alright. Why did you kill Shoko?
Renju's ex-wife, right? I did it to get to him.
Uh-huh.
But the two divorced 4 years ago.
And they don't seem to like each
Doesn't
other.
matter. The bonds of matrimony are eternal.
Yeah, that's not
In
necessarily
your
how that
opinion,
works.
I don't think Renju felt the same way.
You are really starting to aggravate me. I answered your questions, so there.
To be fair, though, like, her thinking that does make that motivation work. Because it doesn't actually matter what the reality of what Renju would think is. It would be what, if she was the killer, what she thought Renju's reaction would be. Mayumi seems tense. When and how did you kill her?
Well, I don't remember.
What do you mean you don't remember? Do you really think that lie is gonna work?
I have a memory disorder.
This is true, she
I
does.
don't always remember everything. It's not my fault.
But you remember the cold storage warehouse.
There are times I remember and times I don't remember.
But, like, I'm sure this is actually real. But, oh, you only remember parts of it, though?
Changes.
Date, Mayumi is not lying
Yeah.
about that in particular.
No, this is
There
actually
are
correct, though.
circumstances that might cause selective memory. For whatever reason, her memory might not have been stored properly in her mind. This is not uncharacteristic for those suffering from dementia.
Date, there's no point in letting this go on. She's clearly lying.
You seemed convinced earlier.
No, she
I was
wasn't.
kidding. I don't think she's the killer.
I am the killer! I am!
Right now, we have to rely on hard evidence. The Todoroki Man chocolate that Mayumi bought was found at the warehouse.
So she was there.
If Mayumi was at the scene before Ota,
She may have seen the criminal's face.
You know what I'm going to say, right? Date.
Oh, are we
Sync with
somniuming
her.
in her? Okay, into her cosmosphere. I didn't expect another
Peter, we're going to
cosmosphere,
sync with
so
Mayumi Matsushita.
so quick.
Prepare the machine.
How is this gonna work with her having dementia, though?
Well,
What
Yeah.
happened?
the sync machine isn't
Oh.
operating to capacity.
What does that mean?
Yesterday's sync, well, suffice to say, Ota and Date were not too compatible.
Compatible?
I'll give you the big picture. To get the synchronization working properly, I had to push the machine pretty hard. And now, it's not responding.
How long will it take to fix?
16 hours, at least.
You've got 8.
But that's impossible.
So we can't sync yet, huh?
But we need to, or this investigation is going nowhere.
Date, I suggest we go to Matsushita Diner.
Look for
We
evidence.
may be able to find some clues.
Good idea.
Maybe we'll find a threatening letter.
Pewter, we're counting on you for those repairs. I'll be back in 6 hours.
I mean, like, I guess the Somnium picks up on memories that you don't even remember, but dementia isn't not remembering. Dementia is like a deterioration. So if we're using like an example of like it's, you know, data on a hard drive, in the other cases it would be like a folder like either locked or stored away that you can't get to. But with dementia, it would literally be like the folder was deleted.
You said 8. Please, you have to give me at least 8.
That Pewter. Always so humble. He'll have it done in 6.
Yeah, Pewter is just that kind of guy.
I
you know?
feel so bad for this man.
Hey, this is a hostile work environment.
In his fucking super villain outfit. We gonna talk to Aiba on the way, or are we just going right there? Oh, time to talk to Aiba.
Why would Mayumi lie?
She is probably protecting someone.
But who?
Surely you know by now.
You would only be protecting Ota.
There is only one person Mayumi would want to protect that badly.
So, was I then right in that this is all Ota, like, scheming?
It's Ota.
It has to be.
Does Mayumi think Ota is the killer?
Last night, Ota left Matsushita Diner with Iris. Mayumi saw the whole thing.
But Ota was stabbed in the stomach by the culprit.
He could have done that himself, but then where was the knife? And also, that wouldn't explain the 2 cars.
Does Mayumi not remember that?
No, that isn't quite it. It is possible that she thinks Ota is responsible for everything.
She thinks Ota stabbed himself?
Yes.
Why would he do that?
Before I explain, I would like to hear your thoughts. What do you think about the possibility that Ota is the new Cyclops killer?
It's not impossible. Ugh, excuse me. It's not impossible, but I still think probably that is so.
Possible.
Why?
Why can't Ota be the culprit? Yeah, no, it would be the van. Like, that physically proves that it couldn't have been him. Right?
The van was stolen while Iris was in the passenger seat. We know that whoever did it is the culprit we're looking for.
There is a chance that Iris was not in the passenger seat. She could have been driving.
I
How
guess.
so?
Iris could have taken the wheel herself and driven to the warehouse.
But only if she was, like, wearing
The
gloves.
forensics only found Ota's fingerprints on the wheel.
That can be explained. It is possible that Iris covered her fingertips with her sleeves.
I guess, yeah, sure. That's weird. I don't know about that. So these are all just gonna be shot down.
In yesterday's Somnium, Ota and the polar bear
That was just a dream. It doesn't necessarily reflect what happened in reality.
Iris had her left eye pulled out. Ota would never do that.
Obsessed fans can do a lot.
Have you considered that she pulled it out herself?
I don't think so.
What?
Or even asked Ota to do it. Perhaps she ordered him to.
He's definitely more involved with the Cyclops killings than we think, but...
In short, Ota and Iris are accomplices.
Despite, I mean, that's possible, but I don't know about Iris being involved in it. Despite So being, like, shown to be the new Cyclops killer in the Mizuki ending, we didn't actually get a lot of information about it. It was all centered, as it should be, on Mizuki and, like, her feelings.
Iris drove the Matsushida's van. Ota drove the station wagon.
Also, in one of the endings, they both died. So I really don't think this is
separately.
correct.
Then, they prepared the live stream. Iris anesthetized her left eye and removed it.
Yeah, I don't think
so.
so.
She asked Ota to extract it. After that, Iris took her position on the table, and Ota donned the polar bear costume and started the saw. Consider this.
Well, the polar bear and Ota are never on screen at the same time.
Ota
Yeah.
and the polar bear were never on screen at the same time.
This was my initial assumption.
True.
So I would not go.
That means Ota
or
went off
how does
camera,
this?
took off the costume, and then...
I wouldn't be surprised if this is true.
Stay away from Tessa!
But like, what would this do?
Perhaps Mayumi witnessed the entire event. It is also possible that Mayumi knew what the two were up to.
So she lied to protect Ota.
Like, what would be the gain for this? To potentially, like, throw us off of Iris being involved? Because I guess, actually, this was all spurned by us, investigating Iris, right? And then going to Ota. Huh. Because we were investigating Iris for actually, right. Iris is probably the killer of Renju. I forgot about that, actually. We've been so focused on the polar bearing for so long now. So if she is the killer of Renju, this could have been all to throw us off?
Yes, but this is only a theory.
A game theory. Thanks for watching. I hate Matt Pat. I used to be a very big fan of Matt Patton game theory, and then it all went to shit. Why would they do that?
Consider the possibility that Iris killed Shoko and Renju.
Then, this whole thing was to get her off the suspects list. That's why she pulled out her eye and had Ota stab himself.
And if she is the new Cyclops killer, then her, like, wanting her own eye wouldn't even actually be that weird, actually. And I don't think... We never actually proved that So was the new Cyclops killer. I think actually that was all just assumption based on the leg. Right, because we just charged in there with no real evidence other than his leg. And then Mizuki was in danger, which led us to just killing him before he could really say much.
It makes it look like there's another criminal.
I'm just seeing if there's anything like... No, okay. I forgot about this idiot. Well, that's not true. I forgot this was his name. Why does he have a Hitler mustache? What's it like? Why Oda's dad is so weird. Oh wait, what does it say? Receptionist. Lemon Skate's receptionist. Likes yellow spotted river turtles. Dislikes men that act like ballers but are really scrubs. Hobbies: gambling and partying. Skills: anti-aging techniques. Overview: she's Lemon Skate's receptionist. She likes men that are real bros and can vibe with them from the jump. Lately her shoulders have been stiffening up on her though.
I will repeat myself in saying that this is only a theory.
But again, like, they both died in one route.
It is one of many possibilities.
Did somebody, like, get in the way of it there?
It's possible, but I don't think it's very likely. They wouldn't go that far just to avoid suspicion.
I agree. I might not agree if they didn't die in that other one, but maybe... I'm just thinking, so Oda, it could have been a mistake, right, in that they would think that, oh, Date would get there sooner than he did. Because Date did get there like 10 minutes earlier in this route than the one that they died in. But how would Iris still have died? Because I don't think we turned off the ice machine. It was still, it was already off, I think.
The mental state of the serial killer. Shoko and Renju were both exposed and displayed.
I might be not remembering that correctly though. It might have still been on.
And they both had their left eye removed while they were still alive. Whoever our killer is, it is clear that they are sociopathic or even psychotic.
We can't rule anything out.
Matsushita Diner.
Ota.
Oh, hi Ota.
Why are you...
I hope you haven't been destroying evidence.
Why did you arrest Mom?
We technically
You
haven't.
said you were gonna clear her.
Yeah, but then she confessed.
Why?
It's literally not my fault. If someone confesses, you do have to kind of bring them in. At least for interrogation. I still feel like Oda's involved with all this some way, but I don't think he would go to all these extremes, is the thing. Why are you here? I mean, since it's home.
When I was in the hospital, the police came to me. They told me that my mom confessed.
So why are you asking me why I arrested her?
So I went to the police station, but because she was under investigation, they wouldn't let me see her. After that, I didn't feel like going back to the hospital.
What do you mean you didn't feel like it? You were stabbed! Why did they let you out? Oh, Mayumi's under arrest. Wow, I just skipped a lot of stuff.
You asked me why your mom was arrested earlier, but she isn't under arrest.
What?
I spoke with her as part of my investigation, yes, but as a source of valuable information, not as a suspect. Mayumi confessed, but it's highly likely that she's lying, so we haven't issued a warrant for her arrest.
That's what I've been saying. Mom didn't do it. She's innocent.
That's literally what I just said. Oh, I can't look at the picture anymore. Is Iris the criminal?
Word is going around. Maybe Iris was the one who killed Shoko and Renju. And you and her planned this warehouse incident to get her off our suspects list.
No way! Tessa had her eye.
She could have pulled it out herself.
That would kind of ruin her career as an idol.
Or asked you to do it.
You're kidding me, right? Do you really think I would do that?
Yeah, actually,
I was
kind
fighting
of.
for my life against the criminal.
That wasn't caught on camera, though. Neither was the part where you got stabbed.
You're saying that I stabbed myself?
But again, then, where would the knife be?
Wouldn't be the first time you faked something, would it, Ota?
You...
Did you stage the warehouse incident?
I'm telling you, I didn't!
Then why is Mayumi protecting you?
Mom is protecting me?
Your mother is stubborn. She's lying to us because she's protecting someone. The only person I can think of would be you.
Why?
Apparently she thinks that you're the criminal.
Why would she think that?
Your guess is as good as mine. Got any ideas?
Maybe because of her condition. Mom has dementia. Maybe her memory is just mixed up.
About Mayumi's dementia.
Everything is my fault.
That is possible, actually. That she did see the whole thing, but only really remembers, like, parts of it, which make her think that Ota did it.
Because of me that Mom is... I know how it looks now, but back in the day, the diner was doing pretty good. You know Bloom Park is close by here, right? People who visited the park would stop here a lot. But ever since the explosion 8 years ago...
The chemical plant accident?
Yeah. We're just barely outside of the restricted area, but because Bloom Park closed, the number of customers dropped by a lot. The diner didn't last much longer. When this place closed, Dad started working at a Chinese restaurant chain during the day, and he was a security guard and traffic cop at night.
Ugh. Having to have a day job and a night job sounds awful.
Mom worked as a janitor, and we're both working hard and barely got any sleep.
And you?
I was just a high school student at the time. I was such a dumbass. I thought it was totally normal to have both parents working, so I didn't even get a part-time job.
I mean, it is, but...
And they bought me a PC and idol concert tickets. I had it good.
Yeah, I mean, this... you can't really blame him for this. This is kid stuff. You don't really... Parents do everything they can to shield their kids from financial troubles.
We were drowning in debt.
Debt?
And there's a loan on the house and the diner. Mom and Dad didn't let this place go. There are too many memories here to give it up. So they slaved day and night to keep it open. They worked and worked and worked. Thanks to them, I was even able to go to a good university, but right after I started...
Passed away?
Yeah, he had a heart attack.
Heart attack, yep.
From overwork. But even then, I didn't get it, you know? I didn't appreciate how hard they worked for me. Even when I wasn't taking college seriously and getting bad grades, my mom didn't say a
Oh
thing.
no, Ota does suck. I'm back on the Ota sucks train.
She just smiled and told me that it was okay. Even when I told her I was going to drop out.
Oh no, I'm super back on the Ota sucks train.
Mom, I'm thinking of dropping out of college.
What? Why do you want to do that, Ota?
I decided that I'm going to become a writer.
I mean, like, good for him if he has a dream, he wants to follow it, but...
Wow, a writer. Oh, that's a good goal to have. But you really should finish college. You worked so hard to get in.
You don't understand, Mom. A writer has to put all of their time into their creativity.
Yes, but no. You should probably have a day
I don't have
job.
time to go to classes. Plus, I'm friends with the editor of a publishing company. I'm definitely going to have my first book published.
And then he didn't.
Is that right? Well, Ota, if you say so, I won't stop you. Do what makes you happy. You'll turn out just fine. I know you can do it. And no matter what happens, Mom will always be on your side, okay? Forever and ever. I'll always support you, Ota.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, he doesn't... He's writing, but it doesn't... I don't know. It doesn't feel like he actually is putting effort into, like, anything, really. But I don't know. That's the feeling I get about him, where it feels like he's kind of just half-assing everything. You lied about the editor thing, right?
Yeah. How do you guess?
Well, you're not
It was
published.
really just a few texts back and forth, but I was thrilled. I thought I could make it as a writer because of
Okay,
that.
I mean, he did at least have a basis for that belief.
But it's impossible.
Yeah,
I know there's no
apparently
way I
your
can
stuff
be a
sucked.
writer. I've never even finished writing a novel. Not even once. I always give up after the first 5,000 words. To even apply for the amateurs contest, you have to submit 10 times that. But Mom, she kept supporting me.
When did Mayumi's illness start?
Not long after I quit college. Mom was always smiling at me. But I think she was starting to slip mentally one day.
Oh, what's wrong, Ota? Do you have the day off from school?
Are you being sarcastic?
Oh, right. You don't attend anymore. Oopsie, I totally forgot.
How can you forget your own son's career choice?
Sorry. Anyway, are you hungry? You haven't eaten anything since this morning, have you?
Are you kidding?
What?
I ate breakfast and lunch already.
Oh, did you? By the way, Ota, what's living at the dorms like?
Why are you making fun of me?
He's frustrated at himself and not recognizing the signs of things.
I'm not teasing you, honey.
Don't fuck with me!
Cause yeah, he's frustrated with his own inability to do things, and he's now like in a normal situation. I mean, even in a normal situation where things are going well, you might just be like, oh, that's kind of what's going, like, that's weird. What is happening here? But he has on top of this deep self-loathing because he feels like a failure in everything that he's doing. So he didn't recognize the signs immediately. He internalized it as like about himself.
I got sick because I'm such a piece of shit.
That's not true. It was always gonna happen.
I was only thinking about myself. I didn't take care of her.
Like, there's nothing he could have actually done to prevent this. I don't think there's any... There are ways to deal with the degeneration of dementia, I believe, but I don't think you can stop it. Not yet, anyway.
I was so stupid. I didn't realize she was sick. I thought she was messing with me. I was so cruel to her for no reason.
Well, on the bright side, Oda, she probably doesn't remember it.
And she got worse and worse.
About that picture.
What's that picture?
It's a picture of the family, I would assume, that his mom had when we were here the last 2 times. Oda turned the photo frame to me so I could see.
Looking at this photo reminds me, one time when I was a kid, I said something really bad to Mom and Dad, and they scolded me for it. And it's not like it was an apology or anything, but Dad and I gave her a Mother's Day gift. My mom was so happy that she cried. That's what this photo is from.
I assume we're on track for, like, the Oda ending.
Why did it turn out like this?
Probably the other ending that we couldn't get to is the boss ending?
I'm such a bad son.
So Iris might be on the other side? Unless there's another divergent here, but I doubt it.
I don't like Ota one bit. I can't imagine that this guy's the criminal.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Why is that?
Hearing his story made me think that he's not such a bad guy.
Your presumption is illogical.
Is it?
Human beings are illogical.
That's true.
We're not like you AI. We can't be logical all the time.
What game was it that I went on a whole rant about? Right, it was in Raincode, where I said that, like, anyone talking about humans and trying to purely apply logic is going to fail and is actually illogical, because humans are not logical creatures. We are vastly driven, or humans are vastly driven by their emotions. Not slimes, though. I'm purely logical. I could never be swayed by the weird trappings of emotion. Oh, pretty lady.
But we make up for it in one very important way.
What is that?
Intuition.
Do you find that useful?
At times. Iva, let's go back to the cold storage warehouse. We might be missing something.
Understood.
What could I possibly still be missing from there? Oda's saying with a depressed look on his face. Like, I've investigated this warehouse in 3 different timelines at this point. What am I missing? What are you guys so bad at your jobs about? Alright, well, time to bully Kagami again, probably.
Date, weren't you going to check the warehouse?
I was. but a thought occurred to me.
Yeah? A forklift. The water of Tokyo Bay.
A tonguefish on the ocean floor.
What?
What's a tonguefish?
And how do you see
A
that?
flat fish, like the sole of a shoe.
You can see all the way down there?
Of course I can.
I mean, I guess she has zoom and x-ray.
My vision and my looks are my best qualities.
The water of Tokyo Bay. Oh. A police officer. He says he doesn't have any new information. Police officer.
Aiba, who drove the van here?
There are two possibilities. Either Iris or the criminal who kidnapped Iris.
And Mayumi?
Considering the time that she purchased the chocolate, that would be almost impossible. The van was hijacked from the Famisto parking lot at 10:32 p.m. At that time, Mayumi was in the 812 convenience store more than 100 yards away.
I mean, there also is the possibility... I don't remember if the hijacking was actually on camera, but if it wasn't, there is the possibility that Ota stole the car before the van, like, moved away. If he was in on it. So almost certainly not her.
Aiba, are you sure that Ota took this car?
As I've already explained,
Like, Ota definitely stole the car. But if he could, I don't think he is, but he could be lying about the timeline.
the security cameras at the Famisto parking lot saw the entire incident clearly.
Okay.
So it was definitely Ota who drove it here.
Why are you stating the obvious?
Oh, okay. So they did get the car driving
We
away.
found the chocolate Mayumi bought on the floor of the cold
Yeah,
storage
right. So how
warehouse.
did she get here then? She had to be in one of these
That
cars.
doesn't prove she was actually at the scene. If she was, how did she get here? She wasn't in the van or the station wagon.
Of course. A different car. I will search for all vehicles that were in this area from Sunday night to Monday morning.
I would connect to the end system server and began her research. She got a result in no time.
Found one hit. A taxi.
Where's that taxi now?
It is parked in Lemniscate's parking lot.
Oh no.
Lemniscate. Why?
Unknown, but we should speak with the driver immediately.
Warehouse. It all comes back to Lemniscate.
Hey, got a minute?
Hello, driver.
Are you talking to moi?
Dude, you're not French. Shut up.
Date, now is not the time to be distracted by this old man's diction.
Mind if I ask you what you're doing here?
Moi? I am but a humble taxicab driver.
There we go.
I'm with the police. I have some questions for you.
Do you want to give it some time?
Huh? I can't hear you.
I walk closer to the receptionist.
You asked me out before, didn't you? But it's kind of complicated. I told you. I am reptilian.
That's fine.
You were just joking, right?
No, I'm serious. I only eat vegetables.
Oh my god. Oh, dear lord. Oh no, she's a moron.
I am fairly sure she means vegetarian.
About Iris.
What? You're too far away. I can't hear you. Oh, I can't believe Tessa became a victim too. It's like, seriously, can you not? What if I'm next? Freaks me out.
I mean, you're a like voiced background character. You're gonna be involved somehow.
Date, could you introduce me to some big, strong man who can protect me?
Yeah, you know, there's this guy named Seven.
Nah, I'm sure you'll be fine on your own.
No, I'll totally die.
Because Seven is one of the few Zero Escape characters that is actually Japanese, right? Him and Lotus. Because, Clover and Snake are American. Junpei is technically Japanese, but he, like, he left Japan and moved to America? Akane and Aoi are also, they're Japanese, but they're criminals. They're future criminals, so don't worry about that. Who am I forgetting from 999? Oh, Ace is Japanese, I think. Yes, his name's definitely Japanese. Is it business as usual here?
What? You gotta come. Well, what can I say, you know? The biz is harsh, schedules are tight. If we shut down for even a day, we'd throw everyone else's schedules off. So they want to avoid that, of course.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Presumably there's a lot of people working here. It's her with the big tins.
Ah, this is Magnus Spiel.
Okay.
How do you know?
Magnus Spiel's promotional video is playing. Alright. A self-employed taxi driver. You can be self-employed? Where are you from?
I was born in Kawago, Saitama.
And why do you talk like that?
I don't know what you mean. I've spoken this way all my life. My parents speak with the same vernacular.
Like, shitty Stanley Parable narrator vernacular? What are you doing here?
I have just finished conveying my client from Tameke Sano's studio. I was informed that the visit here would be brief, and thus I have decided to wait in this lobby.
About Mayumi. Before I arrived at Lemnis Gate, I got a picture of Mayumi from Abyss. I showed it to the driver.
Did you drive this passenger on Sunday night?
Ooh, I did indeed. I remember her well. The old hag.
Old hag?
I took her on a tour of the streets of Tokyo. Our ultimate destination was the warehouse district in Ariake.
Why didn't you report this to the police?
Report it?
You don't know about the incident at the cold storage warehouse? It was all over the news.
No, I'm afraid not. Newspapers and television news programs have never been much of an interest to moi.
That's why no one is interested in you. Describe what happened with Mayumi.
I recall it was around 10 in the evening, near the Kabasaki district, an unassuming restaurant named Matsushita Diner.
Right.
That's where I picked up the old hag. And as soon as she stepped foot in my conveyance, she was already barking orders at me.
Yeah?
Oh, that van.
Ah.
I must admit, I found it rather exciting, just like an old chase film. I, of course, insisted that I be paid up front.
How do you pay a taxi driver up front?
We pursued the van for roughly half an hour. Suddenly, the van came to a halt at a convenience store.
The Famisto along Koshu, right?
Precisely right. I am surprised you know that. In any case, I knew that the jig would be up if we were seen following the van, so I decided to drive past it. I parked at the 8 store, but 100 yards from there, while waiting for the object of our pursuit to make its next move. The old hag suddenly spoke up. "I have to buy something," she declared, then made her way into the 8.
This must be when Mayumi bought the Odoroki Man chocolate.
Why?
A few minutes later,
Why did she need the
old
chocolate?
hag finished making her purchases and walked out. And then, at that very moment, I witnessed the van jet off at great speed down Koshu. I hurried the old hag inside my vehicle, then resumed the chase. We followed them for roughly half an hour more.
I see. If the driver's story is correct, Mayumi did not know that Oto was left behind at the Famisto.
Right.
Mayumi thought Ota was in the van the whole time.
Listen to the rest of the story.
We then arrived at a splendid manor.
Manor?
The van entered the premises through the front gate and disappeared from view. We, of course, could not follow, so we waited outside.
Joe's Manor. Or, Saus Manor.
I estimate another 10 minutes passed. The front gate opened once again, and the van drove out.
Okay, so So is involved.
But 30 minutes
So
later,
probably then
our pursuit
is
was foiled again.
the killer.
What happened?
The van drove into the restricted Kabasaki district. The old hag, of course, demanded that I follow.
I said no, because I have standards.
I was not about to risk
Yeah,
my
no,
license and livelihood.
it's actually fair.
Instead, I parked on the road and waited for the van to drive back the way it came.
Oh.
But of course, we knew it might not take the same road back. In fact, we were not even sure the van would be coming back at all. But the old hag was not keen on giving up, so we began our stakeout. About 45 minutes later, the date had changed at this point. It was 12:25 a.m. on Monday.
How do you remember the time so
Wow,
well?
they went all over the place. What did they do? So, okay. Let's say Iris could have been driving and went to Saus, because we know that they're involved in some way. We still don't know how they're connected, but we know they're connected in some way. So could have then gone against her, and she was then actually kidnapped. But what were they doing in the restricted district? I guess So owns like all the land there. They could have been doing anything.
Well, you see, I always keep my radio dial on the same station. I remember precisely which programs were playing during this endeavor. Thus, I can approximate the time.
I see. Please continue.
At 12:25 a.m., the old hag's tenacious gamble paid dividends. The van returned down the same street. And thus, we again made pursuit. I kept considerable distance. We had come so far, I did not want to get caught now. But my caution backfired. I lost sight of the van in the Ariake warehouses. Without so much as a thank you, the old hag popped open the door and took off toward the warehouses. I waited for some time, but the old hag did not return. The goose was cooked at this point, so I made the decision to return home. I am glad I
He
had
just
the foresight
abandoned
to ask
her.
for payment in advance.
I have one more question.
I follow your story. I have one more question. Where is this manor the van stopped at?
Oh, every taxi driver in the city knows that residence. It is the personal home of Congressman Saus.
Sajima? Why did the van go to So's house?
We need to speak with him immediately.
Agreed. Let's move.
I'm wondering if he's gonna have the limp, because I'm thinking about things here, and this recollection of events actually isn't possible, or Oda's recollection here, because the box is still on one of the higher shelves. And the crane is actually down, so the crane one must be the actual truth. And the forklift wasn't moved.
There's no one
but yeah,
here.
no, the crane one, the music-y ending one must be the actual.
I don't see So or his
truth.
bodyguards.
I do not detect them either.
Or closer to it.
Let's go inside.
Alright, time to get soap-rolled.
Hey, Aiba. Do you smell something funny?
You are aware that I do not possess the sense of smell, correct?
Ah, but you have like AI things that could duplicate it, emulate it. Uh-oh. Maybe it's not soap roll. Is it dead body smell?
There's something strange about this vase. Ugh.
What is it?
Oh,
This
don't
is
be
definitely
eyes.
where the smell is coming
Don't be
from.
eyes. Don't be eyes. Don't be eyes.
Maybe,
Don't be
but
eyes.
the opening is covered by a metal plate.
The lid is fixed with a bolt. It will not open easily.
Yeah.
Then, as is standard procedure,
Smash it. Oh, X-ray, right. Oh! Well! I guess we're never gonna find out if he has a limp.
destroy the vase!
Got it.
Gone! So did Iris kill him? That's a lot of blood, okay. His eye's also gone.
Sajima?
Okay, so he wasn't the new Cyclops killer. An expensive looking table in the middle of the room. Hanging scroll.
That is the head of Saus.
It sure is.
Left eye is hollowed out.
This is most likely a crime committed by the new Cyclops killer.
Who is it, Iris?
Do you have an estimated time of death?
Today, sometime between 11 a.m. and noon.
I don't know if you could really tell. I guess decomposition, but I don't know how much you're gonna tell that when this is all like this. Wait, 10 a.m.
That's
and
about
noon.
when I was talking to Ota at Matsushita Diner.
Yeah, okay. So this is way after the fact. So he could have still been the polar bear.
At that time, Mayumi was in police custody and Iris was in the ICU of Central Hospital.
So none of them are the new Cyclops killer, unless there's
They
multiple.
have not moved.
And 89's still in jail.
That means Ota, Mayumi, and Iris couldn't possibly have committed the crime. Assuming that this is the work of a single killer, those three can be eliminated from the list of suspects.
Ota, Mayumi, and Iris are not the new Cyclops killer.
Right.
Hey, where's Mizuki?
By the way, why is there no one in the mansion? No bodyguards, no housekeepers.
They were either sent away or they're also
Do
dead.
not know.
The So have family?
Sosajima's wife died in labor 30 years ago, giving birth to their son.
Hi, that's me.
Their son is currently living abroad.
So lived here
No,
alone?
no, he's not. I'm his
Do
son.
you find that suspicious?
No, just...
Hey, boss.
Date,
I got a...
computer.
Oh, computer.
connect me.
I got a...
Date, the sync machine is up and running.
I got some information.
Sync with Mayumi now.
Oh, thanks, Pewter. But there are more pressing matters now.
Did something happen?
Yeah, I found So Sajima's body, with the left eye hollowed out.
Also cut into pieces.
What?
I'm at the Sajima household. Send the investigation team over.
Why so?
I can answer your questions when I get back to Abyss.
Got it.
Pewter is
Date, what is your
definitely
plan?
a like behind the scenes tech guy, because anytime something like this comes up, he kind of gets freaked out by it.
Wait until crime scene investigation arrives?
Yeah, let's mess
No,
with Kagami again.
There's something I need to do. If that taxi driver was telling the truth, Mayumi was at the warehouse yesterday. And we know the chocolate we found at the scene was hers. Maybe she saw something. Maybe she knows something we don't. Some kind of clue or information about the culprit.
Then,
Yeah. We're gonna
Okay,
sync
we
with
are
Mayumi.
still cosmosphering her. Damn, though. So's body cut into pieces. Fragments of the broken vase. That was a nice vase, too. I don't know what you'd need something that big for, though.
Date, a large-scale investigation of Sosejima has already begun. At this very moment, the media is already swarming outside the building.
Unsurprising.
Really? Doesn't matter. The sync is what's important. If we sink into Mayumi's brain, that might help us find the real culprit.
I understand. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Yeah.
Then, let's begin.
Oh, we're on Jupiter.
Where am I?
In a jar? Oh, hello.
Where is this?
Oh.
Oh, silly me.
This is okay.
This is my house.
It's a giant, like, dense fog. Because she can't remember.
Huh? What happened to me?
This is Matsushita Diner, though it looks odd. Likely an effect of the dementia.
Then we need to help remind her.
Do you think such a thing can be done?
This diner means everything to Mayumi. If we do what we did last time and reproduce the actions from Mayumi's memories, we could help her remember everything.
Is this what you call your intuition?
Told you it was useful.
Well, if we must. Somnium scan. Activate.
Mental lock 1. Mental lock 2. Mental lock 3. And mental lock 4. Mental lock 5. The only one that had 5 before this was Mizuki's, which was the ending. Stinking in the sustain. Find Mayumi's lost memories. Reproduce Mayumi's past actions to invoke her lost memories. So right now it's a straight line. That doesn't mean it's gonna stay a straight line. Okay, all we have is the door.
A swinging door that leads to the kitchen.
Ota, come here!
Ota, come over here. Ota, Ota, a girly magazine came in the mail.
I don't know how
Is this
interested
for
he is
Ota
for that.
Or for Dad?
Well, this is awkward, but there's no reaction.
I think it's for Date.
I tried my best.
Let's investigate something else.
Okay. Ah. Oh. These weren't here before. I think I had to start with that. There's someone out there.
The sliding door at the entrance. Who could that be?
Leave us alone. Welcome back. We're closed. Itadashai.
Welcome. Come on in.
Why did you say it like that?
Oh, they're not a customer. The sliding door.
Welcome back. Is it Ota?
Welcome back.
Welcome back, Ota.
Yeah, okay.
You're late today.
Home.
Are you not hungry? Today's dinner is omelet rice.
Omelet rice.
Dad isn't back yet, but you can start eating.
Again? I'm okay. I ate already.
But
I'm fine.
Yeah, he still doesn't understand. He still doesn't understand at that point. Because that's adult Ota. So his dad would have already been dead.
Part of the diner has manifested.
Maybe this is one of the memories she forgot. It must be important to her, though.
It looks like a sad memory.
Doesn't matter if it's sad. It's still important.
On menu. Look at the menu. Oh, one ramen. I thought it was one ramen. Let's come up with a new menu. I don't think either of these are right.
Oh?
It's the phone. Maybe try picking it up?
Roger.
To go order. My husband, wrong number, or ... I'm gonna go with my husband. Of her, like, forgetting.
My husband?
Yep.
Yes, Matsushita Diner. Yes. Well, yes.
Oh, this was her getting a call of him dying.
Yes. What? My husband?
Oh no.
Why? How could this happen?
I wouldn't be surprised if the trauma from that, like, accelerated her
The
deterioration.
diner has changed again. However,
Trauma like that can rapidly increase mental defects and disorders.
These memories aren't all happy, but they are all significant.
if this continues, will it not have a negative effect on Mayumi?
I mean, maybe.
Maybe. But we have to see this through. We have to.
Understood.
Also, I mean, that all depends on if she, like, wants to recognize it, right? Because, like, she just doesn't, she's lost so many of her memories right now. Does she want to not know? that, you know, like her husband, not remember her husband's dead? Or would she want to be like, even if it hurts, I want to know what the truth is, what's happening? The hint is congratulations, so probably the cake?
A delicious cake.
I wonder who it's for.
Congratulations to... Oh, it's probably Mother's Day, right? Thank you!
Thank you.
No? Okay.
I don't think the cake is for Mayumi.
But what could be more memorable than a cake for yourself?
A cake for
Maybe
your
a
son.
cake for someone that you love?
Someone Mayumi loves. A delicious cake.
You have 3 minutes, Dante.
Congratulate. Oh, no, it's not. Oh, for... Oh, no, it is for... Okay, there he is. Is this for him getting into college, maybe?
Congratulations on
Yep.
getting into the university, son.
Big Popper.
Congratulations.
Hooray! Congrats!
Yeah, I don't think there's gonna be a divergent point here. I think we're just going towards an ending right now.
Hooray!
Might be a Mayumi ending, not an Ota ending, like I thought.
Ota was quite the spoiled child, wasn't he?
He definitely had a lot of growing up to do. But that's what makes him so important to Mayumi.
I see.
So we have the bucket, but that's from the other one, so I doubt that'll be involved. The envelope's the only new thing we got here. So those are both there before.
It's an envelope. Some kind of
Oh,
bill?
it's a bill.
This is a bank statement. The Matsushita
yeah.
family's loan.
Let's burn it and throw it away. But it's gonna be let's do our best, because that's what they were doing.
Let's do our best.
We have to keep supporting Ota.
Okay,
They're really good parents.
we'll work harder for Ota's dream.
What dream? Kid doesn't actually have dreams. God, I hate how much I actually, like, reflect in Ota. Like, I'm not gonna say I have no ambition, but I have no ambition for, like, traditional, ways of living. Like, I want to stream, I want to be a VTuber, and I work hard at that. This, you know, I work hard at this. But, I don't want to do other things, but I have to. And pushing through that so hard. I hate that I relate to Ota in some ways. It's probably why I'm so mean to him.
We reproduced another painful memory.
No, not quite.
Are you certain? Mayumi was under a heavy burden of debt and stress running the diner.
That's true. But sometimes hardship is worth it.
Is that so?
Todoroki man!
It's a sticker from a chocolate candy.
Welcome home. Did you get it?
Hi, Nyota. What is going on with his shoulders here? I've thought about this in the, I was thinking about this in the picture, but, like, yeah, what is going on with his shoulders? Also, his belt is Kiva. That is clearly a knockoff Kiva, belt. This time, instead of... I actually don't know what driver his current one is supposed to be.
This is Ota when he was small?
It's not gonna be an A-set figure, because it shouldn't exist yet. It's probably gonna be omelet rice. Or don't be selfish. Well, no, it would be chocolate. Because we're looking at the stickers.
Do you mean chocolate?
Yeah, Todoroki man, remember? Oh, that. Yes, of course I bought it. Look, the Momonoke man.
The Momonoke man.
Here you go. That's not it. Oh, honey, I thought you liked the Momonoke man chocolate.
It's Todoroki man.
I told you, it's Todoroki man. Oh, Sorry.
Why is there a
Your mom can
knockoff
be
brand?
Such a dummy sometimes.
I'm nailing this one.
You're not just a dummy, you're a super dummy idiot!
Don't be mean.
Oh, well, you're right, sweetie. I'm sorry. I'm a big dummy. I'll buy you a real Momonoke Man suit. Stupid! It's not Momonoke Man, it's Odoroki Man! I hate this! I hate you, Mom!
Over chocolate? Piece of shit. Never mind. I'm not relating to you anymore. I'm back to thinking you're terrible.
Wait, Ota! Where did you go? Please, come out from hiding, Ota! Ota, I'm sorry.
I can't believe the real Ota died 20 years ago and was replaced by a child she kidnapped.
Mother won't make any mistakes anymore, Ota.
So I assume, though, this actually is that she can't remember it and is, like, distraught by that.
Ota! Come back! Ota!
Yeah, because now this is indicative of she can't remember anything.
Ota? Takaro, don't leave me. Don't leave me alone. I'm sorry, Ota. Ota! Takaro, I can't do this on my own. Don't leave me!
So that's what happened.
Date, look at what you've done. If Mayumi wakes up after all this trauma,
I know it's risky, but we're here for a reason.
what are you planning?
Yeah, we haven't gotten any of the information that we actually want.
Just a little more to awaken her past.
But
If she loves her family this much, there has to be something. There has to be a precious memory hidden deep within.
Like, what are we actually doing this for? We were going in here to find information on the warehouse.
is that your intuition?
It is.
Got the clock, and that's the only thing we've got. Just can't interact with her.
A wall clock.
Turn back time!
We've gone back in time. Time is a precious resource, Date. Don't waste it.
But I went back in time. How would that be? How would I waste it? Uh-oh. Okay. I will never forget. Got the clock. Got the calendar. I feel like I'm still supposed to be here,
It's
right?
a sticker from a chocolate.
Welcome home. Did you get it for me?
Huh. Don't be selfish? If that's wrong, that's gonna be... I was probably actually supposed to go forward in time.
Don't be selfish.
But you're mean.
Yeah, wasn't it? I was probably supposed to go forward.
Date, we cannot continue.
No, we're not done yet. There has to be something.
Date, enough.
Well, I was nailing it. Okay, let's try going forward. Advance time! Oh. What? Oh, are these like all her memories were like I guess symbolic of her memories coming back? Like this was her being in the dementia state and not remembering, and then this is them over time, like she remembers again. Oh,
sweetie,
it's the Mother's Day.
Mom,
Oh, he's apologizing.
We know we can be a hassle sometimes, so...
This voice does not fit him.
Ota.
Yeah. Thank you, Mom. You know, I love you forever and ever.
I give him a head pat and then also scruff him.
Me too, Ota.
Yay!
I love you both so much. I'll love you both no matter what.
Well, I almost had it perfect.
Forever and ever. Oh, I'll never forget this. Oh.
Yeah, we are a family. We can do anything.
Yes. Yeah.
Looks like it's okay to go back now.
Yes, I agree.
I still don't feel like I got any actual information from this.
It is useful every now and then.
Like, is she now just gonna be like, oh, he could have never done it, I'll tell you the truth.
Intuition.
I give him a stern talking to that giving a woman a kitchen knife as a gift is not ideal unless they want to be stabbed. Okay, in like a general context, yes. Her occupation is a cook. I think it's fine. It's not a misogynistic thing. This is literally a knife of a cool design that is specially engraved that she likes for her profession, for the family business. I think it's fine. Like, if he gave that to Iris, that would be fucked up. But no, this is a knife that she will use every day for their way of making money. Shokuzai.
Ota, I'm
Also,
so
he
sorry
was
for
stabbed with
worrying
it.
you.
What do you mean?
Your mother retracted her confession.
I'm so glad.
Pull your arm out. Do you have another knife?
Yes, yes.
But Mom, why did you think I did it?
About that.
I explained to Ota. On Sunday night, Mayumi was following the van driven by Ota in a taxi. But when the van was hijacked to the Famisto parking lot, Mayumi was at another convenience store nearby buying some chocolate. Because of that, she didn't see what happened. That's why Mayumi thought Ota was still in the van when it drove away, so she kept following it. The van drove all... She forgot what happened at the actual warehouse. Okay. The van drove all over Tokyo and eventually wound up in the warehouse district near the docks. Mayumi got out of the taxi and followed the van on foot. The van was later found at the Okiura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse. Mayumi walked into the warehouse and discovered the grisly scene.
Polar bear plucking out Iris's left eye? I was so terribly frightened. I panicked and ran.
Okay.
I'm sure that's when I dropped the chocolate.
No, okay. So she just, like, there was no point at which she didn't, I guess, how do I explain this? She assumed Ota was still the one driving the van, therefore that he would be the man in the polar bear costume, was her assumption.
And I ran away from the warehouse as fast as I could. I just kept running and running. But while I was running, I had a thought. Maybe that polar bear was Ota. Because at the time, I thought Ota was the one driving the van. If Ota brought Iris to the warehouse, then Ota must have been the one in the suit. That's what I was thinking anyway.
So that's why.
I'm so sorry that Mom doubted you, Ota.
I think this was a fair reason to
I
assume.
understand. It's my fault for making you worry.
Ota.
But there's one thing I don't get. Why did you buy that chocolate when you were following me?
Oh, because...
You liked Todoroki Man chocolate when you were young, right, Ota?
Yeah. I was like the number 1 or 2 collector of the stickers in my elementary school class.
Nerd.
I stuck some of my duplicates all around the diner, too.
You and Mayumi have strong memories of that chocolate, right?
Yeah,
I give you head pats, Sapensi.
but I guess they're not all sweet memories. They're like chocolate, you know? Bittersweet. Makes my heart hurt a little.
That's not it!
Look, he's stamping his feet.
Oh, honey, I thought you liked the Momonoki Man chocolate.
No, I told you. It's Todoroki Man.
Oh, sorry. You're
You're
Yes,
not
we
just a
saw
dumb-
this.
Oh, well, I'll buy...
It's not.
After
No,
I
you
yelled
won't
at her,
eat me.
Mom immediately went to buy me another chocolate. My dad came back from buying some ingredients at the same time, and they ran into each other. My dad really let me have it.
How dare you speak to your mother like that?
Because Mom is stupid.
You're stupid to call your mother stupid. Your mother bought you that to make you happy. You need to think about how she feels. I didn't raise you like that.
But
When she comes back, you apologize. Do you understand?
My dad told me to apologize as soon as Mom came back.
And I didn't because I was a
But the
little
guilt,
brat.
I hurt my mother, you know? That guilt in my heart, it didn't go away. Even after I apologized to her. After that, things got awkward with Mom. But a few days later, my dad came up with an idea.
Hey, Ota, how about this? You know Mother's Day is coming up. Why don't we get a gift for your mom?
a gift?
That was the first time I had ever heard my dad say something like that.
You know how Mom always takes care of us. We should think of a way to pay her back.
I'm sure my dad was trying to clear the air between all of us. So, on Mother's Day, I used my New Year's money I saved up to buy my mom that flower
Oh,
knife.
he did actually
And
buy
my dad
it.
saved up a little money to buy the floral apron.
I feel like yours was more expensive.
And when Mom got her gifts, she started bawling. Like, full-on crying.
Oh, you boys. I don't deserve all this. Thank you, thank you.
You do deserve it, Mom. I'm proud that you're my mom. Right, Dad?
Oh, yes. Mom is the best mom in the world.
Thank you. Thank you.
Say cheese.
Say we should get elbow or shoulder surgery because my shoulders are all the way up to my neck. I don't know why I keep trying to say
Sorry.
elbow.
I lost track of time. What were we talking about
The
again?
Todoroki
Or
Man chocolate.
above his neck.
Why she bought the chocolate in the middle of tailing you.
Tailing?
Mom,
It could be due to her memory disorder. It is possible that her thought process was once again short-circuited.
Ota, I'm just going out on a limb here.
huh?
Earlier I looked inside Mayumi's head.
Inside her head?
She was thinking of nothing but you. Her head was full of memories of you. Mayumi just wanted you to come back, Ota.
Okay, but I still like. It was still really weird when Iris went up to her before they all left, and then she suddenly was in like
So she
robot
bought
mode.
that chocolate. The chocolate you loved as a kid. She thought she could get you back home with it. That's why I believe, in Mayumi's head, you're still young, Ota.
Huh?
I don't know. I could be wrong.
Oh, she doesn't recognize that he's 24.
No, you're right, Date. That's why my mom bought the chocolate. She wanted her little kid back.
What happens now? We'll have to sit to her. Talk to her.
I'm sorry. Who are you again?
Oh, yeah, all right.
I'm Date. I'm Ota's friend.
Ota's
I don't know about that.
Is that right? I hope you two get along.
Oh, Mom.
It's really... It's funny how, like, they're... Date and Ota, I think, are actually closer in age than Ota and, Iris. But, like, they look so much vastly different as characters. What happens now?
I was always so selfish. I made my mom go through such hard times. So from now on, I'm going to support her the way she supported me. I'll do anything. I'll deliver newspapers or be a janitor or anything. I'll work as hard as I can to make sure my mom can rest easy.
What about your dream of being an author?
Well, of course I'm not gonna give up on that. But I'll set my sights a little smaller. I'll start by writing a short story.
Let me read it when you're done.
Of course.
One last thing.
Oh, I forgot to tell you something important.
Something important?
I heard the nurses talking before I came in here. Iris is awake.
Really?
Yeah, she's due to be transferred from the ICU to the general ward.
Thank God.
You saved her life, you know. Maybe, just maybe.
Okay, but, like, we found out even less in this route than the other route.
Nothing. See you, kid.
Is Iris your girlfriend?
No.
Yeah, I'll introduce you next time.
No, don't say that.
She's a great girl.
Oh my, I'm looking forward to it. Is she going to be your financier? Oh, maybe I should clean up a bit
Financier?
first.
What?
Financer? Oh, fiance.
Oh yes, yes. That's it.
No, we're.
Jeez, Mom.
They're not even dating. And hopefully they never will be. She deserves better than him. Hi, Abba.
Date, there are still many loose ends.
Yeah, we didn't learn actually anything in this ending.
You're right. Looks like another all-nighter.
Meow. And then the car blew up. Alright, that's our second ending. So was that Oda or Mayumi? Oh, wait. Right, there was a post-credit thing for the music one too.
Has there been any progress in this Jima investigation?
None. Zero clue.
Where is Abba? Oh, there's Abba.
Not exactly. We have 2 clues.
2?
2 points of information. But they may not connect directly to the murders.
I wonder if this is gonna be something we pull in a different route.
What are the 2 clues?
Point 1. This may be easier to see than explain. I sent a video to the boss's PC. Could you check there, please?
Oh, Boss went to check her desk and moved her mouse. I stood next to her and looked at the monitor. I temporarily forgot how to read.
What's this?
It's from Sunday night.
Yes, after Date was beaten by Ota at Matsushita Diner.
Tessa, wait!
Okay, we are
I'll
bringing
get the
this
car.
up. Because, yeah, this was weird.
You witch!
There, stop it. I noticed this earlier as well. Do you see the walk on the floor beside Iris and Mayumi?
Okay.
Yeah, what about it?
Look closely. The bottom part is curved. Do you notice anything in the reflection?
Iris and Mayumi.
Yes. I have prepared an enlarged and processed version of the image. Boss.
She
the next
already
video-
missing her eye. That wouldn't make any sense, but...
You witch!
Or does... Okay.
You stay away from
Okay,
my
so
boy!
she had the knife out. Did Iris take the knife? Oh, she did. Okay.
Tessa!
So Iris had the knife.
What's wrong? Did something happen?
No, everything's fine.
So Iris might have then
Okay, let's
actually been involved. Gave the knife to So.
Ota.
I still don't understand this part. I guess it's just her
Hey, what's this?
not really understanding and then going to get the taxi. I thought like she
Iris has the
hypnotized
kitchen
Mayumi
knife?
or something.
The video continues, but this should be enough. Iris took the knife and left the diner with Ota.
But if Ota's testimony is true, the polar bear had the kitchen knife.
Maybe it was taken off of Iris when she was kidnapped.
At the Femisto parking lot?
If she was kidnapped.
Whatever. We can think about it later. You said you had 2 clues.
Yeah, what's the other one?
I have learned new information.
What?
More thorough autopsy results of Renju's body have revealed something. An object
Oh?
in his intestines.
An object?
Is it like an SD
A
card?
clump of organic matter.
Oh! He bit them.
Because it was partially digested, it took significant time to analyze.
Whose
What
DNA
was
is it? Is it Iris's? But I do think Iris killed him.
Shoko Nadami's eyeball.
Oh! What? Well, okay, that was Oda. Well, that throws a wrench in things. Yeah, I would like to save. Did his killer feed it to him? Yeah, updated autopsy report for real. Okay, so I think we're probably still locked off here. Yeah, okay, this is locked still. So I guess it's time to go back over here. All the way over. So this was, where are we in this? This is Mizuki's. Yeah, okay. So we're going into Mizuki's Cosmosphere again. I don't remember what I did the first time that isn't what I need, that I need to do the opposite of. So this is all the way back when Mizuki like is unresponsive and we have to break her out. We last time made her remember the good memory. No, I don't need the tutorial. Okay, so this one is just what this is.
An ice picks.
It looks like we can get to the...
Our next step.
Okay, so last time, what did we do here? I know I went into the control room last time.
This appears to be.
Actually, before I do that, remove the birdcage or blow the birdcage away. So these seem to be the only options. Big birdcage.
An enormous bird.
Lift it.
Understood.
She's so sad about it.
I knew it wouldn't work.
Then why'd you make her try?
An enormous bird.
Slip through.
It is too narrow.
We'll do it anyway.
Your body is slim enough to get through.
You think so? In that case.
I guess you're fatter than I thought.
I am not. I am just large-breasted.
Yeah, okay, bye.
Look like it.
I'm not.
Agent Date, you've got 5 minutes.
Shouta! Shasha Shota!
Stop it!
Shasha Shota!
Stop it already!
Oh, okay, wait, there's something over here. We gotta put the panda back together.
Is in awful shape.
I feel like this is what I did last time, actually.
Your overconfidence is your...
No, okay.
The panda is.
Kick it away! Come on, panda! Oh, well, that did something.
Around to move as well?
Is there a connection there?
The panda is.
Well, I can't kick the panda again. The microphone didn't do anything.
Agent Date, you've got 4 minutes.
Is there like a different panda? Maybe I should kick it again? This is a gate, but I doubt the gate is anything.
The entrance.
Yeah, no, that's not gonna be anything.
The panda.
What if I kick it again?
Did the
Is there a connection?
Okay, maybe I still have to use the control room?
The control room.
No, these were what I did before, aren't they? Open control room.
What is your plan? What?
It is a control room.
I do not.
Just...
Oh, right. I totally forgot about this. Okay. I forgot there was literally just an option. Hold on, I'm gonna redo this. Right. That's just like so much lost time for just me being dumb. I guess I say dumb. That was a while ago. Is that over a week ago? Like, I think that was like 2 weeks ago. I went right past the thing that I need.
An ice pick.
Time clearly is not the problem. Alright, into the control room. Open it up. To the right, birdcage.
A bird cage with blown up rubbers inside.
Don't call them rubbers.
There is also a deflated rubber on the floor.
Don't call them rubbers.
Please not call it a rubber. You can say balloon.
I do not understand. It is clearly rubber.
Yeah, but that's not what a rubber is. Tackle it!
I'll send it flying.
Ow.
I think you've had enough.
You don't always have your true strength in dreams, I guess.
A bird cage.
Agent Date?
I guess just lift it.
This'll be easy.
Glad to hear it.
Goodbye, balloons.
What?
Oh, there it
But
goes.
it was so heavy.
Back to its home planet. So what are we gonna change here?
But nothing happened.
Oh? What is this?
A deflated balloon.
Time to blow it up.
Deflated rubber.
I told you, please call it a balloon.
What are you getting so worked up about?
Eat it! I really kind of want to make her eat it. Blow it up.
Understood.
It's huge.
All right, now grab on. No, you don't. That's too big.
Are you serious? Those are obscenely large for a human. Well, I suppose I am not technically
It's still too big.
Date, please, be quiet.
Grab on! Grab on! Grab on before it floats away! Well, you missed it, Iba. Oh, well, there goes the cage. Back to its home planet.
You were able to get out?
Perhaps the balloon was the key.
I remember now, a story I heard from Mizuki a while back. One time when Mizuki was a little girl, Shoko bought her a balloon. It was one of the nice helium ones. But the string slipped through her hand. By the way, we should stop putting helium in balloons because there's literally a limited amount of helium in the world. And we just keep throwing it away in balloons, and it is very important for a lot of things. The balloon sailed up in the sky. Shoko snapped. She scolded Mizuki for hours. Maybe that's why. Mizuki put the balloons inside the birdcage. That way they could never fly away again. But I guess Iba made her relive a painful memory.
Now that the birdcage is off, let's get Mizuki.
Do you not see the horses spinning at hurricane speeds?
It's fine.
You can go in, right?
But I cannot stop time while I'm moving.
Oh, right. Guess we gotta figure out how to stop
Oh,
spinning.
Big Panda. Time to go kick the panda. I will stop Mizuki's tears. But first I have to put on this panda head.
How are you doing that?
Unknown.
I guess that was a waste of time.
It was kind of fun, though. The panda is...
Kick away.
All right.
There it goes. Back to its home planet. Oh, there goes Mizuki.
Merry-go-rounds can fly?
Date, over there.
Oh, never mind. Mizuki was left behind. I don't think that's Mizuki.
Iris.
Wait, but we don't know Iris yet. No, yes we do.
Why? Why is Iris...
Oh.
She appears to be frozen.
And covered in cuts.
What the hell is going on?
Yeah, did you forget that Mizuki was in there?
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
Oh god, fucking Shoko being this again.
I'm sorry! Why do you never keep quiet? Is
I
it fun
hate
for you?
Shoko so
Giving
much.
your mother a hard time?
Wow, we could have gotten this way earlier, huh?
That hurts! Please stop! I'm sorry! Why are you here? I'm sorry! If you weren't here, everything would be fine.
No, clearly it wouldn't. You suck, Shoko. You were actually just a terrible person.
Means nothing. Say something. Don't make me into the bad guy.
What do you mean don't make you into the bad guy? You're beating your child.
What's that look, huh? Ow! I'm sorry. It's all your fault. You. I wish you had never been born.
Mizuki's voice. The other voice is likely...
Damn. What's going on here?
Bad mother.
Look out.
What?
Oh, it's coming back. You just left Iris there?
I was about to become a pancake.
Good thing this isn't a bed and breakfast.
That frozen Iris does intrigue me. But Mizuki first.
Let's get to Mizuki while the merry-go-round is stopped.
I'm coming, Mizuki. I'm coming, daughter. Wait, hold on.
Merry-go-round horse.
Hold on. Something very important. Something very important we have to do.
Is it fun?
Does it look fun?
You look cute like that.
Oh, I see.
I think we did that last time and it was the same. I'm here, Mizuki.
It's Mizuki.
Encourage?
But why?
It's motivational. A lot of companies do it.
I suppose
What?
I will give it a try. Hey! Stop moping
No, don't be
around.
mean to her.
Stand
That's
up
not
and
encouragement.
Get out here.
That's not encouragement.
Guess it didn't work.
I don't think it works for those companies either. It's Mizuki.
Speak kindly.
Mizuki, can you hear me?
Okay, so that was correct.
So...
Hey, do you think we can use that speaker? Maybe she needs to hear her mother's voice.
No. No, I don't know. Ugh, fuck Shoko.
Mom loves you, Mizuki. I love you.
No, she didn't though.
I am so glad that you were born. So glad.
That's a lie. Oh, time stopping.
Hey,
Lock?
do you
Ah,
hear something?
phone.
Is that a phone ringing?
Where's it coming from?
Her?
Dante, don't! You can't stay any longer!
No, but the phone. Right. There, last time we had this happen too, where there was a figure. Which, did we ever find out who that... We never did find out who that figure was, actually, did we? I guess the assumption would be so. But maybe not. Hey, Ty. Mizuki Dajobu.
You okay?
Oh, she still can't talk.
Mizuki.
We failed, actually, this time.
She hasn't been healed. She's still traumatized.
No, that means I'm not gonna get much Mizuki at all. If she can't speak.
Iba, call
I need her.
us.
I need her to shit talk me constantly.
Please, just call.
Hello?
This is Kaname Tate from the MPD. I met you earlier today.
Oh, Date. Is something wrong?
Where are you right now?
I'm at home.
Okay, don't go anywhere. Lock the door and stay at home.
Can you tell me why?
Who cares why? This is a direct order from the police.
You mean a personal order?
Okay, but if I do, will you play Shovel Forge with me tomorrow?
Sure.
No.
Absolutely, I'll play Minecraft with you.
A date?
I won't say no.
If you promise me we'll go on a date, I'll stay home and not say a peep. If you don't promise me, then
I'll blackmail you
wander
again.
around the city dragging a heavy suitcase.
Okay.
All right.
I love her.
Understood.
I love blackmail.
Looking forward to seeing you tomorrow.
Fine. Just don't
You
go
could have
outside,
just
okay?
played Shovel Forge
If anything
with her,
happens, call me
Date.
immediately. My
Now
number
you're
is-
gonna go to
I have it in
prison.
my history. See ya.
Oh,
Was that
she's
a phone
great.
call?
It's nothing.
Mizuki. Mizuki Daishobu. He didn't answer. But the ringtone, I heard. Yeah,
Hey,
I mean,
Mizuki.
you're not getting any
In your
answers.
dream world, I heard a phone ring. Did you hear that somewhere, or did you just imagine it?
Date, there's no point talking to
But
her.
I want to talk to
We can
Mizuki.
heal her. Her symptoms haven't improved. She'll be sent back to the hospital. Maybe the doctors can help her.
I doubt it. Care.
Mizuki, I have to ask you. You got a Nile message yesterday, and then you went to Bloom Park. Who sent you the message?
I checked her phone, but the history was wiped.
I am trying
Well, we
to
know that
identify
was
the
Ota.
sender now, but it will take some time.
Mizuki, I saw something strange in your dream. Iris, she was frozen.
Oh, and her eye's missing.
She was dead. What was that? Tell me, Mizuki, please.
Date, there is no point attempting to speak with her. Mizuki's aphonia has not healed.
But I want to speak to Mizuki about the ice pick.
Mizuki, when we found you at the merry-go-round, you were holding the ice pick. I'm not accusing you of anything. I trust you. I just want to know why you were holding it. Answer me, Mizuki.
Date, please.
You can tell, especially knowing about their relationship from the other side. As much as he wants the information about the case, he's more just like desperately trying to talk to her and get her to talk. Like, the information would be good to have, but that's not what he cares about here.
Counterproductive.
Actually, it might not be. If he started shit talking her, that might help her. I couldn't help Mizuki get her voice back. She's sitting on the chair. She looks drained like an abandoned doll. Mizuki. Do you believe in prophetic dreams?
Where is this coming from? Oh, I see. This is about the body you saw in Mizuki's Somnium.
No.
Her name is Iris Sagan, the girl you went to Bloom Park with today.
How do you know that?
Iba told me.
It is one of my duties to deliver regular investigation reports.
Iba's tattling on us. About prophetic dreams.
Prophecies, huh? That's why you called Iris. But Date, come on.
I know, a dream is just a dream. Doesn't necessarily have anything to do with reality. But still, I just have this gut feeling.
Date, are you alright?
No.
Perhaps the sink is causing negative side effects.
Well, I don't think it's a sink. I think he's like desperate about Mizuki.
That's all it is.
Also, considering everything going on in that Somnium and what we saw in our dream at the beginning, like stuff going on about what I saw in Somnium.
No need to report specifics. We saw it all from here in the control room. What the sinker sees in Somnium, we've got it all.
Okay, this is just basic information that we already know.
About the phone, the frozen.
About the ringtone.
Boss, I heard a ringtone in Mizuki's Somnium.
I know. But I couldn't tell where it was coming from.
Yeah. I don't even know if it's real or something Mizuki invented. But if Mizuki really did hear that ringtone...
Then there must have been a phone somewhere on site.
Did CSI report anything like that?
It wouldn't have been Ota's phone, right? I guess it could have been, but he dropped it in a puddle when he was running away.
No, nothing. They searched the site, but didn't find a single thing.
That Mizuki's aphonia.
It didn't go well. But it's not all bad. The sink wasn't a total waste of time. We found clues.
Clues?
Boss is watching Mizuki with a compassionate gaze. Hey, Peter. About prophetic dreams.
Ah, the corpse you saw in Somnium. You're wondering if that was some kind of vision of the future.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, let's see. As a man of science, I don't believe in such things. Prophecies and the like. However, if it was a prophecy, I would suggest the girl wears some kind of metal plate.
What, on her back?
You saw her. She was stabbed countless times in the back. She could have used some stab-proof armor or something.
I feel like that probably would not have saved her. I mean, that's probably better than being cut in half.
Indulging in the fantasy of real-life prophecies. Don't mind me. Anyway, prophecies are simply not possible.
True.
You see?
So probably on this side will be a pewter ending a Iris ending. I imagine there'll be a Date and Aiba ending, but those are probably going to be like the final endings. About Somnium.
In a normal dream, the person experiencing the dream. Dreams
Yeah, we know
are,
this.
However, the sinker, but the sub.
We've had this explained. Summarize. We still already know all this. About the ringtone I heard.
I know about the ringtone you heard.
But I couldn't tell where it was coming from.
Did Mizuki actually hear that? Or was it just a dream? Or her imagination?
That's what I'm trying to find out. Can you analyze the sound or something?
Unfortunately not.
Okay. To Bloom Park. Goodbye, Mizuki. Peter would make this armor? He would. I'm surprised he hasn't, like, I'd be surprised if his weird coat thing is not armor. Oh.
Now the news.
Oh, Aiba's in our wheel.
Shoko Nadami was found. Her body was recovered from the now defunct Bloom Park in the Kawasaki district. Autopsy reports revealed that her time of death was roughly 5 p.m. last afternoon. Police have determined that the victim was killed elsewhere and then brought to Bloom Park to be...
You know, I wonder if this is gonna, like, zoom out and expand. Although I guess we have a lot of room in between these sections. Right? I don't know, I feel like there's actually, like... I feel like there weren't that many divergent points here. There was 1, 2, that leading to 4 different endings, right? Or 3 different endings. I feel like from VLR, this is not that many. But I guess it's because there's no bad endings so far. Right? Like, we had a lot of endings in VLR, not as much as Zero Time Limit, but in VLR specifically, where a bad ending got you somewhere. But even in Zero Time Dilemma, there was a lot of divergencies that led to stuff that weren't technical endings. I guess I shouldn't constantly compare it to Zero Escape, though, because it is a fairly different game.
Their investigation and are encouraging anyone with any information to come forward. In other news, at 6:10 p.m. today, on the outer circle of the Capital City Highway in Minato District, Tokyo, a traffic collision occurred involving 5 cars
Well, that's different.
and at least 1 truck. As a result of the pileup, 1 man was sent to the hospital unconscious in critical condition.
Let's say van. No, 5 cars in the truck, okay.
6 other individuals were treated for minor injuries. MPD has arrested the
I was gonna say, was it like, was it gonna be Ota?
The investigation is ongoing.
Alright, so that's gonna come up. Where am I seeing Aiba? Oh, I guess I can talk to her through that, okay. Hans! Hans! Why can't Hans? It's a horse from the merry-go-round. Metal pole. It's the control room. This is where the ride is operated. I guess let's just talk to Aiba. Who are you?
Who are you? Wait, are you a ghost?
Idiot. It's me.
Who you? Me?
It's me.
Whom?
I said me.
But are you a ghost?
I'm not a ghost.
Then Aiba?
Oh, you should have said like
just
a
thought
bunch
I
of
would
different
protect myself.
names.
You seem lonely.
Oh right, we had this happen in the car on the other side.
How are you doing this?
I am overlaying the image your left eye processes with augmented reality. You can't see me through your right eye.
You can't just...
Okay, this is just... Oop. Looks like Aiba's standing there. About your appearance. We already know this too.
You look kind of like... What's that about?
What do you mean?
Well, you don't usually have the Somnium.
Oh, this?
Yes. Why are you doing this now?
I was bored last night.
Huh?
I thought you would like it.
Why would I like it?
Well, I did attempt to shape myself to...
If you could do the berate...
Yeah,
I
this
will
is the
not.
same.
Why not?
Because I won't.
How do you appear in Somnium?
I am connected to your brain via artificial nerve. I am part of your working brain. Our minds are one. During the sync, when the data that constitutes your ego is transferred, some of my main
Okay, we know all
Do I even
that.
need to explain this? I have experienced syncing many, although it is true that I...
About the ringtone I heard in
It
Somnium.
was somewhere around here, right? Where I heard the phone ring.
Affirmative.
The source can't be far. The phone must be nearby.
I do not know if it actually exists. Dreams consist of memories, but that does not mean that they perfectly mirror reality. In fact, it is more common that what occurs in dreams is distorted. For example, the events witnessed in the last Somnium were absurd, exaggerated, or otherwise warped. Clearly, they do not represent exactly what happened in reality. The ringtone as well.
Mizuki didn't necessarily hear it. I understand that, but it's our only lead.
Anything catch your eye?
As I mentioned earlier, I cannot... However, if there is, it must be well hidden.
Yeah, the fact that none of the
CSI
investigators
has
found
already
it.
searched the area thoroughly, but they did not discover anything.
Well hidden, huh?
Saw them. Saw the merry-go-round
Maybe
fly
a
up.
place you can't see with the naked
Huh.
eye.
Is it under the... Is it under the merry-go-round? That's possible. Do you
Let
see any
me
more
see.
suspicious?
I need to analyze the surroundings.
Turn on X-ray.
It is certainly the case that the phone would be placed somewhere not readily visible to the naked eye, if it exists at all. Did you check the horse?
The horse?
Hans?
Shoko's body was placed on this horse. It must be significant, and it appears that the horse is hollow on the inside.
Oh. Hans? Nothing in Hans. Oh, wait, no, never mind. Phone in Hans. How? What? How?
It appears to be a smartphone.
I knew it was in the horse.
How?
Lie. You doubted me.
How is there a phone in Hans?
So how do I get it out?
I cannot find any weaknesses or seams in the horse's body. The horse's neck does not detach either.
There must be some hole or something.
Well, yeah, if it got in there, there has to be a
I
way.
found one.
Where?
The mouth of the horse. I might be
Oh.
able to fit inside. One moment.
Oh, yeah, okay, if you just slid it in. I bet this is gonna end up being like Shoko's phone.
I got it!
He did eat it.
Good job, Iba.
Phone! This is literally the first time we've seen a clue list like this.
Iba, who owned this phone?
Every other time we've had that, it's been in the
The
interrogation.
number is...
I told Iba the number. The results came back quickly. I like that they don't give a number because they know if they did, people would call it.
This is a rental phone.
a rental.
The owner is unknown. It is registered under a false identity.
The burner.
Come on.
Date, look at the device history.
It's gone. No outgoing call history.
What about the incoming history?
Only one call, 9:02 p.m. yesterday.
Mizuki and Ota discovered the corpse at approximately 9 p.m.
Mizuki must have heard this phone.
That would connect to what we experienced in Somnium. Who is the caller?
Their name isn't displayed. The number isn't in their contacts.
Well, what is the
In fact,
number?
There are no contacts.
Yeah, it's a burner.
No numbers at all.
The phone had no email addresses or browsing history that could be a clue either. Just the one clue, the call at 9:02. I had Iba look up the number.
This number is also from a rental phone. No owner is registered.
Oh.
Warn us.
What happened?
The battery died. The screen turned off.
Well, go charge it. Hi, Iba. Call the number I just gave you.
Iba, remember the number I just gave you?
Of course.
Call it.
It connected. It connected.
My name is Kaname Date. I'm with the Metropolitan Police Department.
Are you an idiot?
Yeah, like what? Yeah, what did you expect?
So? What kind of low IQ ignoramus calls a suspicious number and says they are from the police?
Idiot! Help it? I wasn't ready. I just said the first thing that came into my head.
You told me to call.
You're a terrible detective.
Didn't think it would work.
Disappointing. There is no other word for it.
You're telling me.
Call it again? Yeah, because they're definitely gonna pick up.
Iba, can you call it again? I'll be ready this time, I swear.
Are you sure?
Yeah, trust me.
The number you have dialed is no longer...
Yep, I mean, yeah. As soon as the police call your special burner phone, you're gonna snap it and throw it away.
Damn, call deny.
Call deny?
Yeah, call denied.
Oh, the thing Reika from the Cabaret Club did to your
Oh
number.
no!
Damn, you remember that?
Call Reika!
What? Why?
Because you
Let me
must.
hear her voice.
She put you on call deny.
Can't you try from another line?
I can, but I won't. Use a payphone if you want to call her.
I don't have my own phone. As long as I'm within range, I can use Iba to make any call I need to. Whether it's a traditional line or Nile message, I have Iba help me. Iba is connected to my mind wirelessly as well, so even when she's outside of my eye socket, I can talk normally. What cell tower did that call connect to?
Near 3rd Street, Shinjuku.
That's a wide range. Can you tell if they called from a smartphone?
They did. I can tell from the number.
Does it have GPS?
The phone is likely capable of that function, but it has been disabled. The power also appears to be off.
I bet it's not off. They broke
I
it.
cannot connect from any line because you blew it.
Why was the phone in the haunts?
Unknown. But it does appear to be deliberate.
Well, yeah.
Did the culprit do this? Or did someone else?
Why is the horse, like, able to be shoved in?
For what specific
Why is the
purpose?
mouth of the horse open? Who's the person we called?
Probably someone involved in the incident. They hung up as soon as they heard you mention the police, then refused further incoming calls. That behavior is at the very least suspicious.
Did we go to Shinjuku?
There would be no point to that now. The recipient is alerted to our presence and likely on the move.
Right.
Alright, well, time to go.
Iba, let's get going. There's nothing more here.
Where are we going? Iris's house?
Yeah, I'm curious.
About your prophecy? Absurd. It was nothing.
I don't know, she does lose her eye on the other
Let's hope
side.
so.
To the map! Pop, 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 pop. I'm here to play Shovel Forge. Remember when I told you to lock the door?
Dante!
Remember when I told you to lock the door? Well...
Dante! You came, but aren't you a little early?
You get like a whole day early?
You said you would play Shovel Forge with me tomorrow.
No, I did not say I'd play Shovel Forge. I said I'd go on a date with you.
No, I didn't. I did promise to go on a date with you.
Tomorrow? It's not even midnight
I
yet.
got very excited.
I kept my promise by staying home, so you need to keep your promise, Date.
Dot, dot, dot.
Date, you have confirmed that Iris is safe. Are you done here?
No.
I know.
Winter Iris. In the language of flowers, it means good news and hope. Where's your mom?
By the way,
Oh,
where's your mom?
How old are
She
you?
left her. She got a Nile message from someone. She looked kind of panicky, too.
Where did she go?
Dunno. She didn't tell me.
Oh, how are you?
I'm happy.
'Cause we know she's about 18.
Hop. Rabbit goes hop.
What? Why are we rabbit now?
Why do you ask?
Oh, well, you see...
Because I saw your dead body in a dream. Are you
I'm
seriously
worried
going to
about
tell her
you.
that?
You hush.
Oh, did you want something to drink?
No, sorry.
What? Leaving already?
Yes.
Yeah, I have some work to do.
Well, will you at least watch my stream at 1?
In the morning?
Stream?
Don't you remember? I'm an internet idol.
In the
You're
morning?
gonna stream online?
Yeah.
At 1 in
At
the
1
morning?
in the morning?
Yeah.
You're a young woman. You shouldn't stay up so late.
Oh, jeez, you sound like an old man.
Because he is an old man.
It's fine. Today isn't for work, it's just a personal stream.
That's still really late to start.
Sunday.
It's one thing to still be streaming at 1, to start at 1 a.m. is wild.
Anyway, please watch, okay? I'll ask you about it on tomorrow's date.
Fine.
Now I have to stay up.
Date, I have been thinking. I am glad that nothing bad happened.
Yeah, you're right.
Because sometime real soon?
Right, I forgot about
going
this.
to die.
I forgot she said that. Which, I mean, that happened in one of the routes. Iris's words came to me. I stepped down hard on the accelerator. Well, we are at a 1 out of 3 thing where she does, die. The 1 a.m. slore stream. It's happened. I've streamed past 1 before. I don't do it that often anymore, but I have. I won't tonight, because I have to go participate in Guild War. Me! I have a... About Mizuki.
There are many points of interest surrounding Mizuki, but we will need to speak with her directly.
I hope she gets better soon.
About the investigation.
I am
Stream
watching
Guild
the
War?
case
You don't
file
want
of
that.
Shoko
I don't
Nagami
want that.
as it is updated in real time.
So I've thought about streaming my doing Guild War, but it's gonna be boring and I'm going to zone the fuck out. Like, I grind when either doing other things and just putting it on full auto, or watching something. I would die streaming it, I think. I would be so bored, everyone else would be bored, it would suck. It would be a terrible stream.
Currently, it appears as though there has been no significant progress.
I would need,
Why not go to that bar you
I would
said
need a
mentioned
lot of
tomorrow?
viewers constantly talking to me for that to be worth it.
Marble in Golden Yokocho.
See, Mama runs a Marvel. She's an informant who knows just about everything there is to know about Criminal Underground. Put some Subway Surfers on the side. What is this, TikTok? Maybe she knows something. Anything stand out to you?
Date, you promised to go on a date with Iris yesterday. What exactly are you planning to do?
Liquor.
What? Seriously?
It's a social date.
A man's promise is his bond. You absolutely must keep your word.
It is really interesting to me that her color scheme is the trans flag. Which I don't think is intentional, nor do I think it'll come up. But I've been thinking this constantly.
Have you ever heard of a white lie?
So, you're gonna act like it never happened.
That's not what I said. The day's not over yet. If I go see her and socialize for a bit, that's a date, right?
Oh, so you are not planning a real date then?
Well, no, I would hope he
of course
wasn't.
not.
If you say so.
You almost sound relieved, Iba.
Pardon?
Are you jealous?
Yes, obviously.
Impossible! I could never be jealous of a silly little human like her.
Uh-huh. Sure.
Talk to myself. There would be no point. Let's not. Talk to myself. I'll look crazy. Let's not. Talk to myself. I don't want to talk to myself like an idiot. Absolutely not. Play a game!
Let's play a word game. Okay, bring it on. Say white 10 times. White, 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 white. Think of your favorite cabaret girl. Now, what does a cow drink?
Water?
Milk.
No, they drink water. I guess technically, cows do drink milk, young ones, but I was outside my eye, but I can still see through her as though she were in my socket. That's because her body and my optic nerve are connected wirelessly. The handsome devil? Or would I rather be an angel? That's a tough one. In any case, a gorgeous man is in Iba's sight. I love when Date is visible. Iba is sitting on the desk. Electronic dots game. Alright. About the phone.
I asked HQ to look into it. They found a few things. First, the owner was Shoko Nadami.
Yep, that's what I expected.
It was Shoko's phone?
Yes. Her face was registered in the phone's facial recognition authentication.
Who called it?
Who called the phone?
Iris.
Sorry, we don't know that yet. They called from a burner phone. They didn't register a name.
I can make a deduction with this information. We know that the phone belonged to Shoko.
Right.
Whoever it was made their call at 9:02 p.m. after Shoko was killed. I believe we can make an assumption here.
The caller probably wasn't the murderer.
Yeah, I guess that's actually true. Because if they were calling the scene of the crime, they presumably wouldn't
Why
be
would they
there.
call the phone of the person they just killed?
Maybe. But the culprit might have been trying to get Mizuki to call, so that they can bring her to the scene.
But then why hide the phone? They would have left it somewhere easier to find.
True.
Yeah, no, they would have had to not be it. Who called it?
But either way, our mysterious caller is suspicious. Consider this. They did not register the phone under their real name.
Well, yeah, it's
And
a burner
also,
phone, and burner phones
they
are
hung up
always
as
suspicious.
soon as Date mentioned he was a cop. And on top of that, they blocked Date's number and turned off the phone.
Maybe they used the phone to tell you that you're to send pictures of someone that was going to die.
Entirely with Date.
Maybe Iris got a photo from Corpse Girl, and that's why she thinks she's going to
Cutting his
die.
salary.
I'll cut your battery.
Do it. I'll plug in somewhere.
Anyway, we have to identify the caller, if you don't want your salary cut.
Fine.
Any other information about Choco's phone?
All the history's been erased. There's nothing on the phone itself, but we can still look up its records. I happen to have a friend at the cell company. The head office is looking into it now.
About Mizuki.
She was returned to the hospital after the sync. She'll probably be
Yeah.
hospitalized for a while.
I need to go give her a hug.
Mizuki's phone is at home, Date. The GPS and Wi-Fi access point confirm this.
Did she leave, or did she leave her
She
phone
went
there?
home by herself?
Possibly.
But why?
Unknown.
Well, obviously we're going there. About the investigation.
There's been no progress, as usual.
Mizuki is my priority in
The
every
people at the main
situation.
office are so incompetent. The smartphone you brought in yesterday is still our only lead. Hopefully there'll be a breakthrough.
Anything else to report?
About Renju.
Renju?
Yesterday I told you he vanished after he was questioned.
Right.
Well, we found him.
Okay.
Central Hospital. He was
Oh.
brought there from a traffic accident.
Oh, he was involved in the pileup.
He's unconscious and it's not looking good.
Well, that means presumably he's not going to die this time.
Capitol Highway?
Oh, you heard about it?
We heard the report on the radio last night.
I can't believe it was about Renju.
About Renju.
Date, you should go talk to him.
Is he, like, awake?
He is Shoko Nadami's former husband, after all. He might have some information.
But he's still asleep, isn't he?
Okay, so we got 3 spots
Smack
to
him
go
across
to.
the face and wake him up. You're his friend, right? He'll understand.
Come on.
Summary. I have 3 places to check. Central Hospital, where Renju is. I don't know if he's in any condition to talk, but it might help. I could also go home to see Mizuki, or get information from Mama at Marble.
Aiba, let's move.
Roger that.
Boss is sitting on the table. Goodbye, boss. To Mizuki! Mizuki! Oh, hi. Right, because you're her teacher.
Iris's mother.
Yes, but why?
Because she's her homeroom teacher. I like that
Date.
despite
Sorry for showing up like
traumatized
this.
and unable to do or unable to talk or communicate, Mizuki's still pumping that iron.
Mizuki, what are you doing?
What's it look like?
He's talking!
Bench pressing.
You can talk.
Yes, she's no longer mute.
I received a Nile message from Mizuki last night. Teacher, can you please help me? I understood right away. The girl's been through so much. I couldn't say no to one of my students.
You're her teacher?
Yeah, we weren't
Mizuki is in
told
my
that,
homeroom class.
but we found that out. Oh, what was it? She's involved. Because, Mizuki had mentioned something about her homeroom teacher and her ending. I'm gonna have to go rewatch that at some point.
I went to the hospital to pick her up.
She left earlier. She got a Nile message from someone.
Mizuki wrote a note saying that she wanted to
Mizuki
go
be
home.
pumping that iron, she do
Not to
for
Renji's
real.
house, but here. So that's the story. I apologize for coming over without asking.
Mizuki! About Euphonia. When I started talking to her, Mizuki re-racked the weight.
Yeah, I'm fine, thanks to you.
I did nothing, though.
Well, not exactly you.
I tried.
It was teacher who stayed with me all night.
I did my best. Why didn't you tell me about Hitomi?
I couldn't.
Why?
It's not like we have conversations about our day anyway.
Oh yeah, that's probably true.
Because you don't talk.
Because you don't listen.
About Hitomi.
She's my teacher. She's special. She's Daddy's friend and Iris's mom. Sometimes I have dinner at her house.
And Oda's teacher.
She's extra nice to me.
Oh, I know I shouldn't be. I should love all my students equally.
No,
But I see
everybody
Mizuki
has
after
favorites.
School sometimes, and she just looks so lonely.
As someone who's worked in the school, everyone has
I
favorites.
can't help myself.
And the one they hate. About the Nile message.
Mizuki, Renju sent you that Nile message, didn't he?
Oh, we're cutting right to it here.
I got this buddy of mine. Real bad personality, but real good with technology. I got some help from them.
Bad personality?
There was a message sent at 8:05 last night. Does this sound familiar? Mizuki, Daddy got caught up in something serious.
We did this in the car
Please
last
come to
time.
Bloom Park's merry-go-round right away. Daddy needs your help. Please do as I say.
Yeah, that was it. It was from Daddy's phone. But I didn't want to say anything because that would make Daddy a suspect, so... Yeah. My dad's never said anything like that to me, ever. That he was counting on me?
So did Iris kill Shoko, and then Renju was trying to cover it up? And then maybe Iris used his phone to call Mizuki?
But you invited Ota along.
Bloom Park is in the middle of the Kawasaki district. There are a number of homeless individuals and a high crime rate there. Mizuki must have been worried about going alone.
Window. Why were you hiding the ice pick?
When I got there...
Right.
Ice pick was...
The ice pick was in her mom's eye, and she just couldn't deal with that.
It was stuck in my mom's eye. I couldn't think straight. The only thing I could think was... I had to get it out.
So you pulled it out.
Yeah?
After Ota ran away?
Yeah.
Did you hear any sounds?
Sounds?
Like a ringing phone?
Oh, I think I did hear something like that, but I don't remember where it was coming from. I just got scared and ran into the column. The door was open a little, so...
Why was it open a little? Because it shouldn't have been.
Confirmed. The call at 9:02 p.m. It must have been the phone inside the horse ringing.
Shoko, why would you... Don't ask her this.
I don't think so.
Her eye socket was empty?
Yeah.
Thanks. I'm sorry to have to ask you stuff like
Okay, right, at least he apologized.
It's okay.
So it was not Mizuki who took the eyeball.
Right, we knew that.
It was already gone when she got there.
That eyeball has yet to be found.
We know it well. I know where it is. About Renju.
What's wrong with Daddy?
You haven't heard?
Heard what?
She does not know about the accident.
Mizuki's on the bench press. Alright, hi Hitomi. How's Mizuki at school?
She's a little quiet, but she's a very clever girl, and more than anything, she is kind.
Kind?
When I'm carrying heavy bags, she'll come and help me without me asking. When I'm troubled, she'll sometimes pick flowers to give to me. Not that she has a perfect disciplinary record, but she's a good girl.
What's on her record?
Well, she beat those kids up.
There are a few incidents. Once, she let out all the frogs that were going to be used for science class. Another time, she punched the bully so hard that he chipped
Good.
a tooth.
I'm surprised that's all that happened.
Sounds like more than just incidents.
But I like that about her. She's a little clumsy, and just like Renju.
One seat sofa. I was expecting this to say something weird about her. You're her teacher?
Yes, elementary school.
I didn't know you taught at Mizuki School.
I didn't know Mizuki was living with you. I knew about her circumstances with Renju, but he described you as a relative. But I suppose not. Mizuki explained the situation to me.
Mizuki lives here with me, but I'm not her legal guardian. That's why I've never been to school with her or anything like that. That was all left to Renju. He might not be good at any raising her, but he is her father. He takes care of all the official stuff. Renju's a bad dad, but at least he cares about her. Like, he is involved in her life, right? He just literally, like, is not capable of being a parent. Unlike Shoko, who is awful, abusive, and has abandoned her. That was one of the conditions for me taking in Mizuki. How did you get is it just coincidence that you're Mizuki's teacher?
You said you and Renju knew each other from high school, right?
Yes, at Eitoku High.
And you work at the public school here.
That's right, a district elementary school.
Is that a coincidence? You becoming the teacher of your friend's kid?
I mean, yeah.
Well, I hadn't always planned on being a teacher, but it wasn't a coincidence that Mizuki ended up in my class. Renju seemed really intent on sending Mizuki to a school where I was teaching.
So it wasn't her that did anything, it was
They
Renju
even
made
moved to
that
get
happen.
into my school district. That was about 5 years ago, in spring.
Before the divorce?
Yes, but I heard that Shoko didn't have a problem with the move.
I wonder if Renju is also Iris's dad. I wonder if Iris and Mizuki are sisters. Her local elementary is actually pretty far from here, my house. Mizuki takes the train every morning to get there. How did you get her talking again?
You know what? I actually don't know. I didn't do anything special.
So actually then probably it was a delayed effect, but it was probably us that got
I just
her
held her against me.
talking again. Followed by the comfort of a hug of someone she cares about. If Date had fucking hugged her, it would have worked earlier.
Held her?
I was hugging her close to me all night. When dawn came, I heard her say, "Teacher," and then she started to cry. As you can see, she's fine now. She had a lot bottled up. It came out with the tears, I think.
X-ray. What are we X-raying? Okay, it's this kind of X-ray. What?
That's...
A plate of medical-grade titanium
Oh,
on her
okay.
right shoulder.
I thought that was gonna be like a phone. Why are we X-raying this woman? Tell me there's a metal plate in her right shoulder. Okay. Pardon me asking, but about your right arm. I guess she is, like, clinging it constantly.
Does it bother you?
Can you not move it?
No.
Right. No, right. We know that. We know that she can't use that arm. We were told this.
Accident or...
I suppose you might call it that. About 6 years ago, I was shot in the shoulder. The nerves died and... Anyway, the story is, one day a criminal broke into my house. He was carrying a gun. From the way he talked, he sounded insane.
Drugs?
89, but that wasn't 89 that broke in.
The police statement said that he wasn't under the influence of anything. Just a random crime.
What? The dream I saw. Summarize for me.
Anyway, Mizuki has recovered from her aphonia.
Yay!
Isn't that wonderful?
Now she can shit talk me again.
I did not know that Hitomi was Mizuki's homeroom teacher. Is there something wrong?
No. It's nothing.
Alright, you guys good? Everybody okay here? I've been depressed. Yeah, I think there's more information to be said about that. Alright. Goodbye, guys. Be safe. Let's go check on Renju. Probably have taken Mizuki with me, but I guess we want information, and we probably wouldn't get that if she was with us. Oh, he's gone.
There's no one here.
Indeed. The bed is empty.
Bedside table, headlight fable.
Oh my god, he's A-setting. No.
That's not even a thing.
Equipment used for monitoring vital signs. Measures heart rate, blood pressure, and body temperature on the monitor. Oh, hello. Where is he?
He's not here, as you can see.
And you are?
I'm a nurse. I work here. I'm assigned to Mr. Okiura.
Where are we?
Mr. Okiura's room. I'm certain of it.
Where's Renju?
He snuck out at night.
Of course he did.
Out.
Mr. Okiura arrived with internal injuries.
The man's gonna die.
But he was in no condition to move. He would have opened up his wounds,
yeah.
and then he would be in real trouble.
Like I said, man's gonna die.
Yes. I can't believe it. Where could he have gone?
I like that he made the bed on his way
Renju
out.
is extremely suspicious. He has no alibi for the time of Shoko's murder. That was noted in the investigation report.
That's not so strange, though.
There's more. I cannot reach Renju by any means. He has not attempted to visit Mizuki in the hospital, even though she is his daughter and witnessed a traumatic event. Despite all this, he runs from the hospital, even with substantial injuries. Perhaps this is an escape.
Iba, call Lemniscate.
Roger that.
Is it gonna be? It's the big booby receptionist.
This is Lemniscate Entertainment Offices. Let me hear your message. Thank you.
What kind of employee training do they have there? Anyway, I gave them my name and told them about
Do you have
Renju.
any idea where he might be?
Sorry. No clue. I'm trying to get in touch with him too. So far, nothing. I'm getting worried. He must be a mess right now.
Yeah, he's literally dying.
Oh, wait. Maybe he's at the Maid Cafe.
Oh my god.
Maid Cafe?
He does the
Sunfish
yeah,
Pocket?
it's the one he owns.
Yeah, that's the one.
Well, he sure was there last time.
Out of nowhere, Renju was like, I'm gonna rent out Sunfish Pocket. I guess he was gonna throw like a secret party or something? But with the accident and all, still, he might be there.
He sure might be. I know about Sunfish Pocket. Renju used to talk about it. He runs Lemniscate as well as that maid cafe.
Thank you. You've been very helpful.
No problem. Farewell.
Sunfish Pocket, huh?
It is worth scoping out.
Alright, goodbye. A nurse is standing there. Okay, I thought I might have something else funny to say. To Moable. Where clearly we don't have to go, but we're going anyway.
Well, well, if it isn't Date!
Hi, Mama.
Long time no see. Is something wrong?
No, I just wanted to talk.
About Shoko Nadami, Ren's ex?
Ren, meaning Renju Okiura.
You're as sharp as ever.
I saw it all on the news. How awful.
The menu, there's writing on the back. How have you been?
I've been okay. How are you, Date, honey?
You know.
I don't see you around here much anymore.
I've been busy.
You used to come all the time. You and Ren, grumbling over your glasses of bourbon. Laughing, drowning each other's sorrows, sometimes getting into arguments. One time it even became a real fight. You remember that?
Really?
Oh, yes.
You don't remember? Your drunk ass spilled your beer on Ren's watch.
That's probably why he doesn't remember.
Ren was furious, yelling about how this watch is more important than my
Okay, so we're
life.
getting the watch
Whatever.
information again.
He blew up on you.
Which means the watch
That
is going to be
was the
important
only time
again.
I've ever seen Ren that mad. That's why I remember it so well.
About Renju's watch.
Yeah, his favorite watch. He got it from his new lover. An anniversary gift.
This is probably Hitomi.
Oh, this was of course after the divorce. Ren was so happy. He showed it off to me. He's had that watch on him ever since.
Where's Renju?
It's been a while. I have no idea. What's wrong with Ren?
He's on the run. I told Mama about the accident and about how he disappeared from the hospital.
Oh no, really?
Yeah.
I see. I'll contact you if I get anything.
Man, they've really got a good selection here. I don't drink, and even I can tell that. Can you give me a glass of water?
That's unusual. Not a bourbon.
I'm still on the job.
Working.
I drink at work all the time.
Yeah, but you're not a detective.
Very different occupations.
And I'm gonna have to go driving in a second.
The same. I make people throw up. You make people throw up the truth.
That's a way to look at it. About Shoko.
I have something, but I don't know how useful it will be.
No, tell me.
You know how Shoko was a representative of that investment company?
Yeah.
They were part of a massive fraud scheme.
Right.
Really?
Information I have, but Date doesn't
And they
get.
were in bed with the Kumakura. So maybe...
The Kumakura?
I don't know for sure, but they were capable of it.
Is this gonna add the Kumakuras to us?
Piss off the wrong people, and they punished her for it.
This is a bar called Marble, an alley called Golden Yokocho. She runs the place. We call her Mama. She might technically have the body of a man, but she's got a maiden's heart. She belongs to a lot of pro-LGBT groups and the like. Hell yeah. Mama spends her time running the bar, but she's also full of secrets and confidential information. Drunk people tend not to be careful with secrets and rumors. You know how it is. So a place like this is perfect for gathering information. Whether it's politics, businesses, entertainment, even crime, Mama knows it all. Whenever I get stuck on an investigation, I come to see her.
Shoko was involved in illegal activities. Perhaps the rental phone was used for that purpose.
Well, I mean, I guess she just constantly was erasing the history.
Kumakuras. They have a relationship with Renju. I remember him telling me that.
Do you want to pay them a visit?
Yeah. I hope it won't cause problems.
Okay, so we did unlock the Kumakuras.
What are you doing, by the way?
Polishing bonito.
Why?
It's not well known, but dried bonito is a fermented food.
Hey.
Boiled and dried, which attracts a particular mold as it ages. It takes between 3 to 4 mold attraction sessions and results in high-quality bonito.
What?
Mama is cleaning off the mold right now.
Oh. Gross. Fish are terrible. I mean, if I got access to the Kumakuras, probably he's not going to be dead at Sunfish Pocket. Go find out. I still love the 999 ad. Oh, yeah, okay, he's definitely not dead here. Hello.
Welcome home, Sea King.
Sea King?
Oh! Is this your first time here?
Sorry. I'm not here as a customer.
Well,
I
then
need to
leave.
talk to someone about something.
Oh, hi, Ota.
Jeez, kid. Excuse me.
Oh, sir! Wait a minute!
Date?
Why is he holding the trident? Hi, you can go now. Is Renju here?
No, he never showed up.
When was the last time he came here?
Let me think. He's just the owner, not the manager, so...
I'm gonna be real, I thought this before looking at that. These guys kind of look like modern Fire Emblem characters.
He comes sometimes, but not all that often.
Some of them, anyway. Introductions.
By the way...
Why can I
haven't
x-ray
introduced
her?
myself yet. I'm Kaname Date of the Metropolitan Police Department.
I know it's gonna go to her bones, but like every time I see x-ray, I'm like,
Something like that.
Okay. Okay, good. What are we looking for? Why are we constantly x-raying people?
I must be the bearer of bad news.
Here it is. This is gonna be a conversation about what I expected.
Even with X-ray, her clothes will not turn transparent. Your heart rate and blood pressure is rising. The concentration of phenylethylamine in your blood is rising rapidly. What are you excited about?
Oh, is Date into skeletons?
Her hips.
Oh, dear lord.
How about about to cry tears of joy.
Do you have a paraphilia for bones?
Bonophilia X-rayed the mermaid. An achievement for this.
Look, you can see right through.
You seriously disgust me, Date.
Oh, Oda's smiling. Oda never smiles when I'm around. What's going on? A mermaid from Sunfish Pocket. She has such gorgeous, well-balanced bone structure. What's the Sea King?
That's what we call the customers. Us mermaids serve the Sea Kings. And we really are mermaids, you know. Don't tell anyone.
What?
Everyone working here is a real mermaid.
I believe you.
They were a gift from Poseidon. We were given legs and feet. So that we can gather riches and foreign currency in the labor market.
Yeah! Go forth and rob the surface dwellers!
Date, let's go.
No, not yet. There's still so much to learn.
He's into this.
At this cafe, the maids and clerks are referred to as mermaids.
The mermaid. Oh, not the kitchen door. Other mermaids. The girls are working. Is that what I get? Okay, that's just what I get for all of them.
What kind of furniture can you drink?
What kind of furniture can you drink?
Light beer?
That's not a furniture.
Nope.
Rice?
That's not furniture.
You can't drink rice. The answer is liquefied leather sofa.
What?
How would anyone ever guess that?
Can you even drink that?
What? The customer looks like he's on death's door. Let's hope he's not blowing his life savings here. Table. He looks seriously ill. Do they all? Is it just they look seriously ill? A security camera. There are pictures of girls on display.
Who's your type, Date?
Sorry, but no one stands out to me. I don't go for the spawn. I'm more of a big catch fisherman.
That mean?
What?
I think he's saying he likes older women.
There are pictures of girls on display. Green soda, huh? Sounds about right for Ota. That omelet rice looks delicious. Cafe's menu. Option on. 2,000 yen. And what is on? Alright, have you seen Renju?
No, haven't seen him. Is this related to what happened at Bloom Park?
A little bit.
The body on the merry-go-round was Renju's ex-wife. I didn't know that she was Mizuki's mom.
When you abandoned her.
Did she change her name or something? Mizuki saw her own mother's dead body.
And then you abandoned her.
And I just left her there.
Yeah.
Like a coward.
You sure did.
Such a piece of shit.
You sure are.
I should have stayed. I should have done something.
Uh-huh.
Why did I do that?
Oh, is it eating you up inside, Ota?
Yeah, seriously.
Good. Is it eating you up inside? Can you not think of anything else? Uh-huh. Yeah, Oda?
While you're sitting here adding up your options?
You can order too, Date.
That's not why I'm mad, Ota.
Are you a regular here?
Sure am.
We know that from
I
the
come
other
here
week.
whenever I've got time and money. I was here yesterday too. Around 6:30, I think. But I couldn't get in. I saw a sign at the entrance that said the whole place was rented out for some party.
We also know that.
But I came all the way to Akihabara, you know? I didn't want to just go home, so I bought a new one.
New phone.
What?
Yep, right, okay.
A phone? I
Yeah,
dropped my
okay,
old
so
one in the park,
Renju...
remember?
Renju it was already dead in the other side. What's that spear?
It's not a spear. It belongs
Trident.
to Poseidon, god of the sea.
Uh-huh.
You know, a trident.
Why do you have that?
Everybody has one. They're all over the place, don't
We
they?
treat our customers like lords of the sea. We give them these tridents.
It's like a little ranking system we do.
The color changes depending on your rank. There's bronze, silver, gold, platinum, and at the very top, orichalcum.
So it basically measures how much money you've spent on these girls.
Well, that doesn't sound very nice.
And yet...
It's more like a way to exploit their to separate our customers from their money as much as possible.
Oh, you know what? I love these people, actually. What's with your trident? It's gold.
I'm still gold. Not that good.
How much did you spend to get that?
About
Oh, dear
200,000
Lord.
yen.
Where do you get all your money?
I suddenly understand why someone would want to kill another human.
Why are you here?
Because I'm worried about Tessa.
So you're here?
Iris, what's the matter?
Yesterday night. Well, it was past midnight, so more like this morning.
Really? Where does he get all his money? He was able to just buy a new phone. He spends money here all the time. He buys all of Aset's merchandise. Like, where... His family is poor and dying. Where is he getting his money? He doesn't work.
I don't care about the timing. What happened?
Tessa was streaming, as usual, from her living room at home. But suddenly... Actually, let me just show you. I always record her streams.
Of course you do.
Nervous. It's been a while. Got it. I'll try my best.
Uh-oh. Ah, this is an dance. Okay.
Okay, everyone. Here's my debut song. Let's hit it.
Singing with no... Okay, I was gonna say, singing with no backing music is weird. Little stiff, girl.
Who could it be at this hour?
Someone telling you to shut the fuck up?
Okay, 1 second, I'm coming.
Maybe don't blare music at 1 a.m. Also, like, Date specifically told you to lock up.
Something came up, but I've gotta go for now. I'll sing the rest next time. Bye.
Bye. When did this visitor arrive? 3 a.m.?
1 hour into the stream.
Okay,
so
2
about
a.m.
2 a.m.? That's weird, right?
Date, you didn't watch her
Someone came to
stream?
visit at 2 in the morning, and then she leaves? She looked really serious too. I was worried about her, so I tried to call, but she didn't answer.
You're not gonna say anything about her saying, is it
She
Date
didn't
again?
read any of my Nile messages either. I thought maybe the people at Sunfish Pocket would know something. Tessa used to work here. She made a lot of friends.
I'm one of them. But I don't know what she's up to. I asked the other girls too. No one knows anything.
Iba, call Iris.
The number you are attempting to dial is either offline.
Well, that's not good.
No way.
Well, time to go find her. How are we gonna have our date now?
Anyway, prophecies are simply not possible.
Something wrong, sir?
No.
I wonder if Tessa's okay. I'm so worried about her, I can barely eat.
Uh-huh. That's why you're having the maid feed you, right? Oda! You've lost all the respect I gained for you on the other side.
Just fine.
I slightly had like come to appreciate Oda a little bit, and now everything, all of that is gone. He is just a disappointment.
Is not at this location. We have other areas we need to search.
Yeah, you're right.
He can't eat, but he can be fed. Alright, to the Kumikuras. Feel like we should be more concerned that that Iris is missing.
Who's this asshole?
Why do you have a knife?
You made a big mistake coming here. Go home. All right. Bye then.
Hey, Date.
What? Ugh, I hate dealing with these chumps.
Didn't you hear me?
Do you want to die, old man?
Just like last time.
Sorry for the late introduction. I'm with the MPD.
A cop, huh?
So where do they hide? Where do they hide the Gatling gun?
So, you want to explain what the fuck a cop is doing in my office?
I don't know. I feel like the cops being in Yakuza offices should be fairly
I think
common.
we should exchange names before exchanging expletives.
Name's MoMA, the Warhorse. Don't give a fuck what your name is.
All right, MoMA. I have a few things I want to ask you. 2 days ago at Bloom Park, a woman's corpse was found. Have you heard the name Shoko Nadami?
This is exactly the
How?
same so far.
Heard it on the news. The media is making a real fuss about this new serial killer. Can't help but hear
What do you mean serial killer? It's been one. I mean, I guess it's the same MO as before, but still. Where do they hide this Gatling gun? Getting one, he's completely out.
There would be no point in talking to him.
Oh, there's the cigarettes.
What?
Marvelous marvel.
There's an ashtray.
I got nothing to say to you.
Oh, yeah. Door. Do you know about the investment fraud?
I have no idea what you're talking about, cop. You must have gotten some...
Did the Kumakuros kill her?
Fuck no. Why would we do that?
Without Shoko.
Don't know nothing about her. I know her face and her name. It was on the news. Nothing else.
Where's the chairman?
What?
The chairman is right in front of you.
What?
I run the Kumakura gang. I'm MoMA Kumakura.
That can't be right. The chairman of the Kumakuras is Rohan. You aren't the chairman.
Yo, asshole. You need a lesson in manners?
Date, wait. I did some research.
Okay, this is the same. He's been dead. I think this is actually just the same. Perhaps we discover one of the secrets.
Do you think that pulls out into a bed?
What would be the point of that?
Okay, so what we discover here is going to be different.
That is a big flying squirrel.
That is a tiger.
Lockers are lined on the wall. Desk probably belongs to someone in the gang. There are tons of things on top. There's a partition set up by the doorway. Some kind of permit. The company philosophy is on the wall. After 40, your toenails grow slower. Well, that's an interesting motto. Last month's schedule is written on the board. 22nd, go to the zoo to see the pandas. Last month's schedule is written on the board. I assume that's code for something. Company philosophy. Company philosophy is like a summary of the ideals and goals of that company. The entrance.
Iva, can you
Ah!
I cannot. The power is off.
Thatch. There's a telephone on the desk. A mouse. Okay. The chairman desk. Oh, here we go. Oh my god, it's the A-set figure. We know he's a fan from the other side, but man has a secret compartment for an A-set figure.
There is something inside.
I recognize that. It's just like the one I saw at Matsushita Diner. An A-set figure.
Correct.
But why is that there?
Unknown. But perhaps.
Hey, you wouldn't happen to be a fan of A-set, would you?
What? Who's that?
A schoolgirl internet idol. You know what I'm talking about.
Think you can get away with talking to our boss like that?
Yes.
Tough as bricks and hard as nails. Never being a pussy shit like that, fucker.
The Kumakura crest.
Shadows.
Shadows.
Threat. Silhouette. ASAP.
Water.
Water.
Wet. Sweat. ASAP. ASAP. You bet.
Oh my, he's a real fan. Fears.
Fears.
Upset. Regret. ASAP.
Just as I thought.
Boss? What's this?
Shut up. Don't look at me. Get out of here.
Yakuza are allowed to be into idols.
Did you hear me? I said get the fuck out of here.
Yes, sir.
Man lost all respect of his subordinates. The fat one grabbed the skinny one and dragged him out.
I've got your secret now. If you don't want that to get out, you better answer my questions.
Yeah, I got it.
You have an alibi for Shoko's murder.
Us Kumakuras are a branch of the Ujisaki family. The Ujisaki family runs a yearly golf tournament.
Right, yeah, we know this. What about Rohan?
Rohan was my old...
He's dead.
But he's a suicide. Yeah.
Why was he hospitalized? This we might not know.
Years back, both he and I were the new guys in the Ujisaki family.
The Ujisakis are above the Kumakuras in the hierarchy.
Yep.
At the time, we were in a turf war with a rival gang. One day,
it was the Tojo.
Walks in here and beats my bro's face in with a...
Oh no, it was Majima.
His vision's been fucked on the right side ever since. The doctors say he can still see.
Wait, he's still alive?
Register.
I thought he committed suicide like a year ago.
Like, he only eats food off the left side of his plate. And if he's drawing a picture or whatever, he only draws the left side.
The left side, you say?
Date, a question from Oma. Is Rohan left-handed?
Why?
Just ask him, please.
Was Rohan left-handed?
Yeah, he was.
Confirmed. Rohan must suffer from hemispatial neglect on his right side. As you are aware, the brain is divided into what is called the right brain and left brain. One side develops into the superior hemisphere, responsible for language and higher functions. The other side controls spatial recognition ability. In most people, the superior hemisphere is the left brain. In roughly 1/3 of the population, the right brain is the superior hemisphere. This is often linked to left-handedness. Moma just confirmed that Rohan was left-handed. From this, we can conclude that his right brain was his superior hemisphere, and his left brain was the inferior hemisphere.
Rohan suffered a beating on the left side of his head. That must have damaged his left brain. That caused him to lose his spatial cognitive ability.
About Rohan.
Anyway, after getting the shit beaten out of him, he changed, man. He became cold-blooded. I'm talking ruthless.
He liked eyes.
We captured some street bosses from a rival gang. Bro grabbed him by the big toe and took a potato peel from the toe to the thigh.
Oh no!
Totally blank expression, like he was scraping bonito flakes.
Oh, I don't like that!
Sick fuckers like that always end up running the world, don't they? He started climbing the ranks, and eventually he was taken in by the Ujisaki family boss. The Ujisakis decided to make him head of our gang, and that's how we became the Kumakuras.
I had no idea you were a Net Idol fan.
How did you know?
You're hiding an A-set figure in the safe.
How did you know that?
I have superpowers.
Yeah, sure.
About Shoko and the Kumakuras.
Right. We do have connections with the investment company Shoko worked at.
A company that commits fraud.
No comment. We never had any problems.
No comment on the fraud.
No reason for us to kill her.
Alright, when was Rohan hospitalized?
About 6 years ago. I remember him telling me about something big. Some threat to the Kumakuras that could bring us all down.
No, it'd be Date.
He didn't give me the details, but I figured it was something from his past coming back to bite him in the ass, you know?
Yeah, Cyclops killings.
Anyway, his plan was to handle his shit internally. Didn't want too many people knowing about it. But whatever he planned didn't work. When the chips were down, he decided to handle it himself. He ended up shooting some guy in his house.
Oh, yeah, okay. That was, probably 89.
A few days later, cops busted him. Prosecution tried to get him on premeditated murder, but it was determined that he was insane at the time. Maybe they were right, you know? His head's been getting worse and worse for the past 20 years. He gets relapses and all that. Anyway, they decided to keep him in a special hospital. And naturally, because I'm his brother and next in line, I was the successor.
You know Renju Okiura, right?
No point hiding it, right? Yeah, I know about Shoko's ex.
Told Momo about Renju's accident. And about his disappearance from the hospital.
Do you know where he is?
Nope, sure don't. It's not like we keep in touch or anything.
I detect no abnormalities in his thermograph.
Looks like he's not lying.
Request information on Renju.
Hey, Moma. I've got a favor to ask. Can you get me information on Renju? His whereabouts, rumors on where he might be, anything. I need some leads.
And what if I refuse?
I'll tell everybody about
Your
ASET.
gang finds out you're the world's biggest ASET fan. In exchange for helping me, there's a reward in it for you.
So is probably still in that room. We're just not gonna know this time.
I'll let you meet ASET.
What?
I met her yesterday at Lemniscate. We're acquaintances now.
Really?
I'm gonna go on a date with her.
Yeah.
You promise?
Yeah, I promise.
Summarize.
The Kumakuras appear to be.
We weren't getting many of these summaries in the other side. This is interesting.
It was still worth it just to find out Moma is an ASET fan.
Really?
That information might come in handy later. Let's go somewhere else, Iva. We got what we needed here.
I feel like I should have had to do this to unlock the him betraying So on the other side. Like, based on how we had to do things in Zero Escape. I feel like I should have had to do this, find out he was an ASET fan, and then go on the other side to use that information. Unless maybe, like, having that information from the other side was what let me find out that he's got that in his, safe here. Oh, haven't talked to Iba. Can you call Iris? She's probably still not gonna pick up.
Contact her. Her phone is either off or out of range of cellular signal. Are you worried about her?
Yeah, she disappeared.
Yesterday there was definitely something wrong.
And we had a date.
I saw it in Mizuki's Somnium. Iris's body. Frozen solid.
Commiserate.
I'm already tired of this, Iba.
That's not like you. Is something wrong?
Shoko's estimated TOD was 2 days ago, 5 p.m. It's been more than 48 hours, but our investigation has made zero progress.
Which pretty much means that you're not gonna get any.
Sorry. I just wanted to whine about it for a bit.
Pretty much most information that you're gonna get in a case is gonna be gathered within 72
In
hours.
5 years, this is the first time I've heard you so dejected.
About me and Iba. 6 years ago, I lost my past. Names, addresses, family, childhood, everything. But that wasn't all I lost. My left eye. I don't know how I lost it. The earliest memory that I have is of me aimlessly wandering the streets of Shinjuku. Until a good friend gave me a hand.
Come with me, to where you belong.
Boss helped me become a cop and assigned me to Abyss. Okay, so we weren't part of Abyss before that. But we called her boss before we were part of Abyss. A year later, I was called into the control room where Peter showed me something extraordinary.
The official title is AI Ball. You may call her Iba. The artificial intelligence contained within this sphere is nothing short of miraculous. An autonomous artificial intelligence, birthed from collective nanotechnology.
Nanomachine,
its
son.
ability to think is controlled by a program we call the Wadjet system.
Wabbajet.
Special Agent Date, she will be...
We had that exact scene before. It's been 5 years since then. 5 years and a number of tough cases. But
this time is different.
Scream!
Ghost!
Oh.
I have been here for several minutes now.
Could you not come out like that?
Why not?
If people see you, they'll freak out.
They don't, though. You're only seeing it because of your eye.
Do not worry. I can only be seen by you. I am sending this projection of myself directly to your brain.
Oh, right.
But returning to your answer, why would people freak out if they saw me?
I mean, you are all basically
Isn't it
naked.
Obvious? A girl looking like you, dressed like that, sitting next to me? People would think I'm a pervert.
If you continue saying such things, I will self-destruct.
Do it. Do it. You won't. Do you really
An
self-destruct?
AI never lies.
That's definitely not true.
So, you weren't kidding. What happens if you self-destruct in my eye socket?
No, you'll probably die.
Your skull would pop like a balloon.
Why do you even have that function?
My body is full of cutting-edge technology and state secrets, in terms of hardware as well as software. I am capable of hacking 99.99% of computers that currently exist. What if someone managed to steal me? It would threaten not only the police force, but the existence of the state itself. My self-destruct function is designed to prevent such a scenario from ever occurring.
About your self-destruct function.
Strictly speaking, I am not capable of self-destructing.
No, it would just be the unit, because your actual existence is on a server somewhere else.
What do you mean?
I obey the 3 laws of robotics as laid down by Isaac
I don't
Asimov.
believe you. Luna told me that that's not
I
real.
cannot harm myself. However, a person with administrative authority could order me to self-destruct. You have such authority.
About your self-destruct function.
Let us determine a code number, one that will activate the detonator. Command 41205.
41205.
I will detonate.
No, that's still too dangerous. We need some kind of safety. The number will be the first lock. If I give you the second command within 1 minute of the first...
What is the second command?
Let's see. How about if I tell a lie?
A lie?
Something that's not the truth. If I say something untrue, I want you to regard it as the second command.
Understood.
About your self-destruct function.
One more thing.
Please, please,
Even if
please.
I die, do not worry. I will not be gone.
Huh?
Everything that I see and hear is uploaded to the cloud, all by wireless communication in real time. Even if my body is destroyed, my backup data will not be lost. My memories, as well as my core programming, will be preserved.
So you're basically immortal.
Yes, as long as the server is alive.
How did you come up with that number?
Hey, about that 5-digit command, how did you come up with that number?
It is my favorite number. There is no particular meaning.
Really?
Hold on. Where are my Zero Escape notes? Is the number from Zero Escape? Was this a solution to something? VLR is the longest. No, that was close, but no. None of the bomb passwords. Okay, so it's nothing from VLR. It doesn't seem to be anything from Zero Time Dilemma. And I don't think it's anything from 999 either. Oh, I was really hoping there would be an ending where I could just make her explode. I think it's actually just personal to her. Yeah, I was just wondering if it was a reference. I'm concerned about Renju.
Where could Renju be?
I also wonder where he could have gone.
About Shoko Nadami's murder.
About Shoko Nadami's murder. We still need to see the investigation through.
The only relevant lead is the call made to Shoko's phone.
Probably like when she was put in Date's eye or something. Ooh, maybe.
Aiba, is that number still turned off?
Please wait.
41205. The 4th month, 12th day, 5th year? That could be a date.
Date, the line is connected.
Really?
Really.
Call it.
Isn't your number being blocked?
Try from a different line. You can do that, right?
I can. Which line would you like to use?
I want to use... They from the cabaret club. Yeah, use Shoko's phone.
I see.
That would actually be fairly suspicious.
If we call from that line...
Right, he might pick up.
But a normal call may yield the same results as before.
I have an idea. Do you remember what Shoko's voice sounded like?
Yes, I do.
Oh, we're gonna pretend to be her?
See and hear.
Can you reproduce her voice?
Analyzing recorded audio data. Imitation should be possible.
Well then.
You want me to call with Shoko's voice?
Yeah.
Me?
You're the only one who can.
Fine. I suppose we have no choice.
Are you sure you can handle this?
I am an artificial intelligence, not a human prone to nervous breakdowns and mistakes like you.
All right, Hal, let's see what you can do.
It's connected. It's ringing.
I thought you said you didn't get nervous. Calm down. Deep breaths.
Wait a minute.
What?
I'm an AI. I don't take this.
Focus. They're gonna hang up.
Hello. This is Nadami Shoko.
Impossible. Shoko is dead.
Yes, I died 2 days ago.
Idiot, why did you say that?
Oh, by I...
Goku.
His name. Get his name.
How?
Tell him you need a package and you need his address. Accuse him of being an imposter. I don't think any of these would work.
I beg your pardon?
Don't act dumb. You sound completely different. How did you get that phone?
This is my phone.
Liar! You're impersonating him.
That's enough. I am So Sajima.
Ah, all right.
A politician?
Sajima.
All right, so we're back on So.
It's fine. What were you calling me for?
Oh, I will call back later. Goodbye.
Why So?
Unknown. But that was definitely So Sajima. I was able to match his voice to public records of him speaking.
Should have asked for a package. So Sajima is a minor celebrity. He even goes on TV sometimes. 2 days ago, he called Shoko. Why?
In any case, that was an excellent performance, was it not?
Not really.
Yeah, good job.
Is that all?
What, do you want me to pat you on the head?
No, nothing like that.
Yes, she does. I tap my fingertip against my left eye.
Stop! It tickles!
Rub, rub, rub.
Stop.
Oh my god.
The nerve might break.
They're absolute goobers. A call came in soon after.
Tate, a call from Investigation HQ.
Uh-oh. Did we find Renju?
Is this Special Agent Date from Abyss? My name is Akaska from HQ. I'm investigating...
Oh, he's gonna tell me about 89 again.
There's something that you need to hear.
What is it?
We got a phone from a prisoner.
Yeah.
In here, I'm known. What is this called? I know who killed you, and if you, I suppose you might say, you would. And there, if you want, I'll be.
Okay, so we got the 89 call again, so he's gonna be relevant again. Which makes sense, because he wasn't relevant on the other side.
Good idea.
He really didn't actually give us, like, anything.
Do you think it really is just
Other than he was involved in that one Somnium.
Well, to be sure, look into number 89.
Roger that.
But for now...
So Sajima.
So, Shijima.
Hey, you can't be here without permission.
I can do what I want. I am the police.
What happened? Sir. Police officer. You.
Me, your son.
Can I help you?
No. In fact, you super can't, because this is where we're gonna end for today. We'll pick up back here next time. I'm a little sleepy and I have to go Guild War anyway. Ignore the sound of laughter. I accidentally opened Izu's VOD that I was still watching. Oh, Senko's streaming. Senko hasn't been on in a while. We're gonna send you guys over to there. But yeah, so we will be back with this on Monday. Tuesday, we will be finishing up our Gale of Darkness Nuzlocke one way or another, whether we make it to the end or not. Wednesday, we'll be starting Lunar Luck, if all things. Never mind, Senko will not let me raid them. What was I saying? Yes, Wednesday will be Lunar Lux if all things go correctly. And then Thursday is Izu, right? Izu times. Yeah. And then Friday will be this again. But thank you all for coming. And I hope to see you all in the future. Bye-bye now.